Billy 420 is running up to us, and there he goes. We are here at the bowling alley inside Coney Island, you know, chilling, hanging out with Hex, Rebel Scum, and
Her
Redhead.
name is Pink Dragon Lady, and she's standing like right in front of the skee ball thing, and it's
Yeah,
pink. I just
yeah,
think
it
that's
is.
funny.
So,
It's an
um,
aesthetic.
what we're doing today is we're going to continue our manhunt. Our new radio is going to be Saturn. We're going to be chasing after her. It's the two missions in Coney Island, and then we have to go to New York because she's in New York, and then there's a bunch of stuff we got to do. If you want to look at the manhunt stuff real quick, Sky, you can. But we're going to start with Coney Island because I honestly feel like once you complete everything, she's actually going to be in New York. I don't think you're going to be chasing her down in Coney Island, so I figured we could knock the Coney Island out first. And then
If she turns out to be here, I'm gonna laugh.
you absolutely should laugh because that would be funny as shit. Alright, everybody ready? Sold all their stuff. Got all their things together. Hopefully all together from...
I'm
It's
ready to
funny that dude's, or person's, clan initials are POT, so it says Pot Hillbilly.
420.
That is something funny. Let me, that is so
I think
funny.
the fact that it says 420 and it's pot is just, that's what makes that funny.
Yeah. But, hey, and it's 420 all month long.
I remember the first time, like, I think Chase was in high school. He might have been a freshman. He might have been in 8th grade. I don't remember. He said something about 420, and I was like, do you even know what 420 means? I was like, do you know why people say that? Like, do you even know? Because this was like a few years ago, and I was like, are you even old enough to like really know what 420 means? He was like, yeah, I know what it means, and I'm like, okay,
Sorry, I was drinking some water. I had to stop for a second.
you say so.
Yeah, it happens twice a day. What? Oh wow, the name of the bowling alley is Screwball. Alright, let's,
Nice.
I'm not even sure what fucking weapons I actually have. This is gonna be funny.
Yeah, I
The
don't
Black
either.
Tusk are keeping Chernenko contained inside a chamber by the ballpark. There's no way you'll get in undetected. But I'll guide
It's
you
been a
through
fat
as I
minute
can.
since we
To get to the ballpark,
did these
you'll need
characters.
to go across the go-karts.
Yeah, so I'm trying to...
There's a patrol on the track.
It looks like I have an assault rifle, like, because the crosshairs look different. You know?
Yeah.
Sumner, sir. Division agents are attempting to breach the perimeter. Well, take care of it. Protect the asset. Of course,
This is
sir.
much different than the gun I had in the other character I was playing the other day.
I'm on top of it.
This is the same. It's an assault rifle that holds 40 bullets. So I'm doing
Rogue hive
good shit
detected.
right now.
Oh, healing drone, healing drone, healing drone, healing drone. No, 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 you don't.
Found a healer. Dead.
Gotcha, babe.
I'm covering our backside there.
Somebody just ran up on Katie and was having a mono gunfight, so I decided to join the party.
It's one way to even it out.
Yeah, screw you and your drones. Nope, no drones for you.
Ah! Trying to get behind cover, and my person just did not want to do that.
Oh my god, yellow people behind us, what the fuck?
Yeah, the helicopter dropped more people. I was trying to get them as they dropped. Man, if we don't hit level 30 in our hardcore characters as a group, I'm gonna be upset because I'm not making another character. I don't want to go. I just don't. I've played this game so many times. I just don't know if I have the like motivation to actually make myself play through the entire game again.
Yeah, because we're struggling to get you to play with us in smalls.
That's what I'm saying. Is like I love this game, but it's like getting to the point where I play it too much that I.
Yeah, you should be just knocking shit out of the park then, right?
How's my perimeter? Secure? Working on it, sir.
I was knocking shit out of the park in my hardcore character till it fucking got stuck on a wall.
Too bad you're not streaming, because then we can go back and check it out.
That's okay.
Because, you know, I still don't think you ever watched that video I sent you of my downfall.
I don't really like watching.
All you had to do was watch the last like 30 fucking seconds of my thing.
I know, and I really planned to do it, and then like I just.
Actually,
I'm
it's like the
telling you,
last
my
like 2 minutes because like.
My memory lasts like a whole 5 seconds.
Okay, I sent it to you while you were in quarantine at night. You should have just watched it when I sent it to you. I'm just saying.
Okay, well, if I didn't feel like watching it at that exact moment, then.
I know you don't care about me. I got it. You don't have to be so brutal about it.
Oh my god. Well, just like I have, like some medical bills that like I've been telling myself that I'm gonna pay them or like pay on them, you know, since I've got monies from the government, so like I can try not to like get fucked with my bills while all this is going on. And I've been telling myself that I'm gonna
shit.
go do that
Get away,
for the past like 5 days, and I haven't because I keep forgetting. And that's important. So when I tell you that my memory lasts 5 seconds, it's not a joke. I'm about to die.
I'm just saying, if you would have been streaming your downfall tonight and you sent me the video, I would fucking watch it, like, immediately. I'm just saying, it's just me.
Okay, but don't act like I've never been like, hey, this is cool, and you were like, okay,
shit.
and then you never checked it out.
When
I
have
know
you
that.
ever sent me anything? You don't ever send me shit, so...
Okay, I haven't ever sent you, like, stuff, but I mean, I've done that in real life where I've come up to you and been like, this is cool, and you don't care.
I don't remember any of that, but whatever you say there.
Theater. Theater. Theater.
I went to all of your shows, and I actually liked some of them, and some of them I did not like. Some of them fucking sucked. So, you know. But see, you're talking about theater, you know,
fuck.
and it would have been different if you would have been actually acting in it, the ones that I saw, the ones you acted in, but like the ones where you were just like stagehand shit. I mean, why do I want to fucking sit here and watch what everybody else is doing? I'd rather see you up on stage. If you were up on stage in every single one, I'd have fucking been all over every one of them. But we're just talking
I
about.
would have loved to been on stage for all of them.
I
But
know.
First of all, the musicals, I cannot sing. So,
Hey, y'all come over here because I saw a locked. Oh, never mind. Oh, I thought I saw a lock on this gate. I thought we could shoot it open and go in there, but we can't. Never mind. Okay, I was being shot at, and in the corner of the screen, it looked like there was one of those yellow locks on it. So I was like, "Oh, cool."
no, I've done that with gates and been like, oh, there's a, and it's not. Oh, this shit.
Yeah, that's the only thing with the manhunt. We talked about it before we did the manhunts. It's the same storyline. You're just when you finish the mission, you just get information on.
Puppy!
What?
The doggy ran by us straight back down the hallway. I'm glad he did not get blown up.
Isn't this where you just run like, oh fuck?
I mean,
There's
mostly
a med
that's-
kit here if anybody used the med kit.
It sucks to like because the mission in the bunker that I just did, I literally did everything I could possibly do to level up and, like, avoid doing that for as long as I could.
So when you go into it, you're as leveled as you can be.
Yeah. And I still fucking died. That's so bad. Because it was a level 26 and I was a level 28 when I went into it and leveled up, like, at the very beginning. So I was a level 29 and I died still.
Vital signs critical.
Oh, this is severely annoying. Oh my god. Right. Forward march.
To get out of the mortar area. Fuck. Oh, what's this green thing? I don't want this, whatever it is. It's not gonna be. I don't know. It was a glowing green light for some fucking knee-pads.
Oh, like somebody dropped it?
Yeah, like it was just a dropped item. That's all.
I thought you were saying it was like a loot box or something.
No, it's just a.
Oh, I noticed I, like, had the highest distinction or whatever, like, a couple days ago. Or probably still now. And I was like, oh yeah, because I'm actually playing the game.
Yeah, you're the only one playing, so it's not hard to have the highest distinction.
Well, that and, like, I usually don't have the highest distinction because I haven't been playing, really. So, but I was playing hardcore.
I know, I want to say like maybe 2 weeks ago, because I think it starts over every week. So every week, like, you know, it starts over, but like, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, I looked at it, and obviously you hadn't been playing, but like, I had the highest distinction. Katie was at the second, and you were third, but like, we had almost like 20 million on you.
Yeah.
Because you just hadn't been playing, you know, so me and her had been playing.
That's exactly what I was thinking, because I don't remember how much I had on you guys, but I had quite a bit on you guys, and I was like, damn, I really have been playing this game a lot.
Rogue hive detected.
Well, when, the last time that I played, was Wednesday. Oh, there's a healer thing over here just fucking healing people. Fuck you, no.
Well,
no.
Like I said, I'm getting kind of bored with the game, but I was excited to try the hardcore and, like, play through the game. But because I know the storyline and I know, like, the game so well because I've played it so many times, I don't think I could make myself play it if I started another hardcore character. Like, to play by myself, I don't know if I could get myself to play through it again.
I mean, I guess it just all depends on your, what your goal is. I mean, my first goal was to get to level 30. My second goal was to beat the story mode. And then, you know, what, oh shit.
Yeah, I was
And
like,
I didn't make it to 30. So I started over because my first goal was to get to 30. So I am working on that now. Like I said, I think I got to 14 or 15.
If I'm being perfectly honest with you, I thought I was gonna suck at hardcore, and I was actually good at it. But my first goal was to just get a higher level than you, and I did that. And then the second goal was try to get to level 30, and I almost did that. I didn't, but I almost did.
So I mean, are we going to be able to get you to finish out like playing hardcore as a group, or you don't even want to do that anymore?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, no, I need to know because I don't want to keep asking you if you want to play if you have no desire to play, because me and Katie were going to try to get through some hardcore, but
it was fun because I hadn't done hardcore yet, but I don't know, I didn't make it to level 30 by myself, and it's much harder playing hardcore with 3 people. I mean, like, you have people to heal you and stuff, but it's a lot harder, and I die a lot more and struggle a lot more. So I don't know how much faith I have in myself to actually be helpful.
Well, but that's the thing, though, is yes, there's more people you have to fight against because
Fuck, I
there's
can't
more
see.
people. Why are we about to be warped? What's going on?
It says survive until.
I was like,
It's not a warp. It's not a warp.
I was like, who stepped in somewhere? Because I got 6 seconds to get fucking somewhere, and I don't know where that is.
Man, they count down for stuff when we do stuff, and every time it does, you still think it's a warp. Like, I think that shit traumatized you. Because you're always just like, fuck.
Well, because we have a habit of people just fucking doing shit when, like, you know. Oh shit, I thought we killed that thing. Oh, fuck, get away from me.
Oh, they dropped the healer down here. Oh, he's dead.
Well, I was just saying, because me and Katie were going to try to do some more hardcore as our group. And if you weren't going to play, I don't want to be asking you to play if that's not... Oh, shit.
He tried to barrel roll away from, I guess, you guys, and he almost, like, rolled into me.
I was playing the other day, and I actually had somebody... I threw a grenade at him. And then I started shooting him. He rolled out of the way of the grenade that I threw. But then when I started shooting him, he tried to roll out of the way from me shooting him, and he rolled into the grenade and died.
Yeah. Well, while I was playing my hard card just now, and I don't know if you guys heard it, but I, like, there was only one guy left in that, like, you know, they send them in, like, waves.
Yeah.
There's only one guy left in the wave, and I was running along. I was like halfway through my bullets, so I was like, let me just like restock my bullets real quick before the big guy comes in. And
Are we ready for the next section?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had thrown my rolly bombs and they set off an explosion, and the ground was on fire, and the guy was almost dead, and he walked into the fire and killed himself while I was reloading. And I was like, wow, you just killed yourself. Thanks, I guess? Like, I don't know what just happened.
Thanks for helping me out.
It was just really funny, because, like, I didn't even really see it happen. I, like, turned around as he died and was like, alright. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so they have that new thing where you can get, you know, like how you have your sniper rifle and you have all the different things. They have one called Firewall now, and if you do all the completions, you get a fucking flamethrower.
I know, you tell me, like, every time we play.
I can't remember what I've told you, but I've actually done the first section. I think there's 5 or 6 sections, and I've done
I'm not mad, I just think it's funny.
The first one. Well, okay, well, fucking a flamethrower is fucking badass. I'm just saying.
Okay, well, the first time you told me, you know, it was the first time you told me. The second time you told me, I was like, oh, he probably just doesn't remember he told me, and I didn't say anything. This is the third time that you've told me, and consistently, like, each time you have told me has been every time that we have played. Like, the next time.
Yeah,
you
there's
talk
so
to
many, but there's so big gaps between our gameplay, man. I don't remember what we talk about.
I know, I just think it's funny.
Maybe I'm just that excited about a fucking flamethrower because I would
I know,
love
the
to have a
second
fucking
time you told
flamethrower.
me, I was like, man, he must just be really excited that, you know.
Fuck yeah. Fucking flamethrower, man.
I don't want it if it doesn't reach, like, 500 feet like theirs do.
Well, but the problem is you're going to have to pick up, you know, you're going to have to pick up ammo just like you do with your other guns, so it's just a question of...
Yeah, do you get it from the ammo boxes like you do for...
No, it's probably going to be
it's
like how
the
you shoot them.
special-
It's like special ammunition, so it's probably like that. But then that's my question, so it's like, is it like a cartridge, and is there going to be like a, you know, like meter on your screen, and as you're shooting the flames, it'll like slowly go down, or is it just like one? Oh Jesus Christ, that dude's fucking pelting me. Or like you just pull the trigger once and it just lets off a huge flame for a couple of seconds and it's done. I don't know. I need to know these things. I'm sure I could probably just look up a video.
Probably.
Probably does a teardrop where it goes straight down. Like 2 feet in front of you and it hits the ground.
That's what I'm saying. If they're gonna give me a flamethrower, it needs to be a flamethrower that defies gravity, like the
And
fucking
physics
ones
and...
that they have, that the bad guys have in the game. Cause that shit is unreal. Dude, do you see that bear right there? I thought it was a fucking person. It is a person! With a bear head on? Or is it like a glitch? Are you seeing this?
No, it's probably... We're at Coney Island, so like a little amusement park, so it's probably like a character.
Yeah, but it, like, out of the corner of my eye, I thought it was a dead person.
Oh god, that is fucking freaky.
Okay, so you fucking see it, right?
I shot it, and the teddy bear started moving, so he doesn't have a teddy bear head. It's like one of those things that you win.
Glitched.
Oh my
Take a picture of
god.
that shit.
Well, I got the video of it because that was fucking crazy that it started. I thought dude was getting up. I was like, oh shit, he's standing up. Like, no wait, it's a teddy bear. What the fuck is a teddy bear? Oh god.
No, because like the legs and the arms and the body is like a person, like that died there, I guess. And then there's like a fucking teddy bear head.
Okay, wait a minute. Did it not move for you?
No.
I
It still looks like he has a
I
fucking teddy bear head. It just has a fucking bullet in it now.
I shot it, and the fucking head started moving. I thought bitch was getting up, and now I see like there's like a teddy bear body and arms and legs sticking out of the wall for me now.
I don't. Yeah, no. I just see the teddy bear head. Hold
If you can make time for me one day, you can go back and watch the video.
Hold the fuck up. Oh shit. I'm trying to get a picture one-handed so that I can.
And then shoot it a couple of times and see if it moves for you.
I fucking did, bro. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Why is my phone like? My phone is like having a big, like freak out right now.
Oh my god.
That is like the blurriest fucking photo I've ever taken in my life. My hands are shaking and I don't know why, but that's about as good as that picture's gonna get.
Oh, I can do this. Oh my god, the head went back down. Are you kidding me? Alright, we ready? We moving on to the next thing now?
Yeah. I'm just glad like you can at least kind of see what I'm talking about, because I was like, that's fucking...
Okay, it's freaky now. It's reset. Now it looks like, you know, a guy wearing a teddy bear head. The teddy bear that was sticking out of the wall is this guy on the wall.
Yeah, that's what it looks like on my screen. It looks like a fucking dude with a teddy bear head.
I see you at the ballpark, Agent. Chernenko is right there, inside the...
Oh shit.
I like how you tells him not to let us anywhere near him, and I'm like, we're already near him. We haven't gotten him yet, but we're near him, homie. Like,
Yeah, we're already here, bro.
I don't know how she thought that was gonna work out for her, but...
Babe, watch out, babe, no! I was trying to cover you, it didn't work.
Okay.
One of the turrets is activated.
Got rid of the other guy that was shooting at you.
Oh, there's 2 turrets activated, actually. Yeah, just leveled up. I'm going for the turn on this side if you guys want to go for the one that's on
Oh shit, motherfucker. You know what? Fuck you guys.
Okay, this ends now. I'm going in.
Apparently all the bad guys are just over here hanging out with me and Katie because I almost just fucking died. Dude, I've tried throwing my rolly bombs like 3 times. It's not letting me fucking
Well,
throw
the
my
bad
rolly
guys
bomb.
that are still alive are over there because the ones that were with me, I killed. And I was trying to get to the turret so I could kill it. Kill it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, the named motherfucker. Oh, fuck, 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 get away from me.
I don't remember how to kill these turrets. Oh, okay, I found it.
Shit.
The one over here is, yeah.
I'm trying to heal Katie, but I have a yellow named guy and then another fucking yellow guy over here. And this is not really going the way I'd like it to. Maybe the non-named guy might be a little easier to fucking kill.
Well, he is gonna be now.
I got Katie while you got a little bit of cover fire.
Yeah, of course. Run this shit. Like you said, I play this game so often, I should be good, right? Let's pretend like that's true.
I got rid of one of the yellow guys. They didn't like my bombs. Oh no, no you don't.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
no you
I was
don't.
like, I was pelting him when he healed himself the first time, and he still managed to do it. So that's some bullshit.
I think it's because there was multiple of us. Okay, where's the?
I killed one of the turrets.
Yeah,
That's
I don't.
2.
Oh, level up. I don't know where the little thingy is that you shoot.
Got it.
Okay, I was like, where the fuck? I'm looking for it.
Sumner! Sumner! I can't fucking believe this shit!
Dolores has a deep voice, my dude.
You did it. I've got an extraction chopper inbound.
Like, no judgment, just a fact. My voice isn't as deep as her, but I have a deeper voice for a girl. So I feel her.
Explosions? What the hell? Okay, we need to get Chernenko on that extraction chopper now.
Can we all get on the extraction chopper?
Yeah, really.
Alright, skipping the cutscene.
I love how, like, the video of the helicopter with Chernenko on it, like, that we just skipped is at nighttime, and it's, like, the middle of the day.
Well. Oh, mission complete.
I'm gonna tell you what, though, even if I had made it to level 30 on hardcore, there's no way in hell that I would have made it to level 40. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do all the New York shit, I don't think, by myself. I don't think that would have happened.
Well, I think the goal for
I got damage dealt and kills.
I think the goal for that is to get level 30 and to beat the story mode. But yes, going to New York by yourself would be rough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think even with a group, that would still be a bitch.
I guess fast travel to the other Coney Island mission so we can knock this one out.
To be perfectly honest with you, I was trying to find a way to do every mission, everything I could do to get to level 30 without having to do the strongholds. Because I was like the hyena stronghold is not that hard, and I felt like I might have been able to do that one. But Roosevelt Island, whew, I was not so sure how that was going to go.
You got Roosevelt Island?
Maybe by myself I could possibly manage
I've
that.
played Roosevelt Island once by myself. It wasn't really
It's
that
much
hard.
easier. Yeah, it's much easier. I just have PTSD from that level. So every time I think about it, I'm just like, no.
That'll be alright. Where you at, Scotty?
Loading.
Oh my god, you and this loading crap.
Not my fault. Hey, Katie.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Criminal Minds?
No.
You should.
I've been told that by a number of people.
Do you watch any type of do you like shows like that?
I used to watch those kind of shows with my dad because he watches them, and I used to watch some stuff with him, but I've kind of gotten away from it.
Well, because I used to watch NCIS. I would have to say probably my mom's the one who got me into that show because I think she used to watch it, and so
Oh my god, a teddy bear! Sorry.
I watched NCIS, and I used to watch NCIS Los Angeles, and I really liked both of those shows. And I find psychology really interesting, and Criminal Minds is a cop show, and I like cop shows, but they, profile the bad guys, so they basically, get in their head, and it's just really interesting because I don't know how much of it is real, but the little I know about serial killers from school and watching documentaries and stuff, it sounds like that stuff is pretty factual. For the most part, it sounds like it doesn't sound like they just made that shit up for no reason. It sounds relatively accurate because profiling is a real thing that they do in real life, and it's just interesting to listen to them. You have a bad guy, he kills people, and this is how he kills them, and but they explain why and how you can find him, because, and it's not always 100% accurate, but the fact that they can basically tell you everything of importance about a person that they have never met is fucking crazy. It's so cool to me. It's crazy how they do that. And I love Reed. Reed is so smart, and he makes me feel like an idiot, but I love him because he's a computer in human form.
Ma'am, the division managed to extract your name.
He has an eidetic memory, so anything he's seen or read ever, he just remembers and can recite stuff word for word. And I love him. Dorky self.
I don't think we've ever figured out how to get in this room, did we?
No. Also, I bring it up because the characters Morgan and Garcia, their relationship is goals. I love them. They flirt a little bit, but they're not dating. They're just best friends, and he calls her baby girl, and they're so fun with each other. They have such a relaxed relationship. And Morgan is literally the nicest guy. I want a Morgan friend in my life because he's great. You'd have to watch the show to get what I mean, but he's so great. So great. He almost took a bullet for her one time. That's real shit right there.
Yeah. Well, my dad likes those kind of shows, and I can remember one time, a lot of times when I talk to my dad, we talk about books a lot, and we talk about what we've read or what we haven't read or what we've heard and things like that. And he got me into Sherlock Holmes, and because he thought I would like it.
The new TV show?
No, we're talking about the books.
Gotcha.
And so he told me once, he said, you really need to read this. He said, I really think you'll like it. So I read some of it, and it is really good if you like, those kind of.
The show is really good. I saw the movie with Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
And
the
it was
movies
good,
are
it was
really
fun.
good.
But if you watch the one on TV with Benedict Cumberbatch
With Doctor
in it,
Strange in it.
Hmm.
yeah, it's really good. I
We
really
watched
liked
that.
that.
Yeah, they actually changed it a little bit from the books. I mean, they followed it pretty well, but there are some differences between the books and that show.
I mean, it'd have to
But
be because the books, the years that the books take place, is a completely different era than when the movie takes place. I mean, the TV show, correct?
Well, did you watch it all the way
yeah,
through?
yeah,
Yeah.
Do you not remember the episode where they go to back in time, I guess you could say? Like the
I
episode
do.
takes
I
yeah,
I
the
do.
episode takes place
I
in
mean, I vaguely remember it, but
I'm assuming that the time period that that episode takes place in is the time period that the original Sherlock Holmes takes place, like the books, and um, maybe I'm remembering incorrectly, but the way that they did that episode, it kind of suggests slash hints that the whole time they have been in that era, and it's just in Sherlock's head that he imagined this future where cars and like all that stuff exists. Because you know, like his mind palace or whatever that they talk about and show more in depth of like later in the series, like they kind of suggest that he
all
just
right,
like
let's go. I don't know why I'm
made
over
that
here
shit
trying to
up.
find this damn thing. We probably should have looked this shit up last time we were here and we didn't do it, but we got shit to do.
You know, Katie,
Hmm.
which I
Well,
thought was kind of cool.
well, my dad, like my dad was into like NCIS and shows like that, and I watched some of it with him, but I kind of got away from it. And but I mean, I like those kind of shows. I think they're interesting. You know,
Yeah, I
like
just really like psychology, like why people do things, you know, like especially like serial killers, because like as a normal person, it's kind of hard to understand how someone could like kill someone, especially like the way that people like get killed. Sometimes it's like it's really horrific and crazy, like so they kind of go into like the psychology of it, and I find psychology really interesting, and that's like the biggest like draw to this like show for me. And then like I just fell in love with the characters, so
yeah, my
I recommend it.
when I watched it with my dad, we used to try to guess the outcome
Yeah,
before they revealed it, and
that show's been
it
on
was
for
fun.
like a long time, and I've actually
Yeah.
gotten kind of good at it. Like I just watch it that much.
My dad was really good at it. He was really good at predicting, what was going to happen and what the outcome was going to be and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's like I said, I like psychology, and I retain like random facts. Like I don't necessarily retain important information, but I retain like useless like fun facts that I find interesting, because why not? And like I actually kind of fell off the show a little bit. Like I watched it all the way up to the last season, and I started watching the most recent season, and then like I didn't ever finish it. And I just remember like I started watching it recently because we're in quarantine, so I just kind of like started back over watching it, like because I actually started at season 3 because and there might be some people who watch this who disagree with me, and that's fine. I love Gideon. He's a character that is in season 1 and season 2, but there's a character named Elle in season 1 and season 2, and when I watched season 1 and season 2 for the first time, like she was fine, I guess, but her and Gideon, like Gideon's like older and he like retires, and then like Elle moves to like a different department, I think, and I'm trying to like explain it without giving too many spoilers, But a lot of the characters stay for all the seasons, but a couple of them like change in and out with other characters and actors and stuff. And there's this character named Emily Prentice. I love Emily Prentice. When Elle leaves, that's who she's replaced with. And Gideon is replaced by this guy Rossi, and I really like Rossi too. But like, ever since I watched like all the seasons, I can't watch season 1 and 2. It's
Ooh, I
very
figured
hard
out the
for
secret
me.
room. I know how to do it now.
It's very hard for me to watch season 1 and 2 because I find Elle really annoying. Like, I don't know, her character really annoys me compared to like Emily Prentice and some of the other characters that come on and off the show. I just don't really like her that much, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So when I like went back to watch it, like recently, I started with season 3.
Oh, somebody throw a grenade on the whack-a-mole. I don't have any more grenades.
Okay.
Did you throw it on it or in front of it? You have to throw it actually up on top of the...
I threw it on top of the whack-a-mole machines. Is that not where it's supposed to be?
Yeah, in the video I just watched, you throw a grenade over here and it blows up all the ducts, which is what I just did. But those whack-a-mole things didn't explode, so...
Okay, well, I threw it dead center, so I don't know.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Can you throw it up behind there, maybe? I don't fucking know. I just watched the video. He threw a grenade on the ducks, he threw a grenade on the whack-a-mole, and it opened the door.
Okay, well... Does it have to be a grenade? Because I don't think I have regular grenades equipped. I have my special ones.
No idea. Babe, throw a grenade up there.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, I guess it does have to be regular grenades then.
Yay, more garbage we can't do anything with. I just feel good that we finally got the door open. Alright, let's finish this out.
But yeah, you should watch it and get back to me. At least get to like past season 1 and 2 and get to season 3 and watch it. Because like I said, when I watched season 1 and 2, it was good.
So
But once
are you talking about Criminal Minds or are you talking about NCIS?
Criminal Minds. I mean, NCIS is really good too, but I love Criminal Minds.
I mean, I've had a lot of people tell me that they think I would like it. They said that they think I would find it interesting, and I've never, sat down and watched it. But
Oh, special bullets over here.
But yeah, I mean, at least get through a couple episodes into season 3, because like I said, I liked season 1 and 2 when I watched it, and you probably will too. But it starts getting really good in season 3 just because, like I said, Emily Prentice, when you meet her, she's great. I like her much more than Elle, who was in the first 2 seasons.
What about J and K?
oh my god, babe.
What?
What are
Yeah.
those?
Yeah.
Like,
Orders what?
I don't know, there was like glowing globes on the ground, and it was making it hard for me to see. But I shot them and they went away, so.
Rogue hive detected.
But yeah, you should check it out and let me know what you think.
She ain't even caught up in Supernatural. What do you mean you want to start another TV show?
Okay, I've gotten a lot further in Supernatural, okay?
Oh, there's a healer healing somebody over there by the truck. Oh, shit.
I'll tell you what, Oma and Opa, they are binge watching like TV shows. They've started watching movies now, and they don't really watch movies. They watch TV shows. Like, at least since I've been here, they tend to watch TV shows, and they started like watching movies.
Shit.
I guess you know that's easier than watching like a whole series. But they have watched a lot of stuff since they finished Grey's Anatomy, and that shit's like 15 seasons.
See, the problem that I run into sometimes is when I start watching a show.
Oh,
like,
that's a
for
heavy,
example,
that's a heavy. Oh, shit.
Supernatural is 15 seasons, I think, now. And, you know, I mean, I would literally have to sit down for, I don't know, however many days, and I would just have to binge watch it. But the problem that I have is, I mean, I realize that we're in quarantine right now, but even when I'm not at work, because, you know, we have the 7 days off,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I'm playing Division with you guys, or I'm, you know, doing other things, and it's one of those things where I would need a bunch of time to just sit down and just watch it, you know what I mean, without any interruptions or anything like that.
Tell
And
Chase and Keely to leave you alone and tell Dad you're gonna watch.
and sometimes it's just, you know, hard to do.
She's watching
but
Dragon Ball Z right now. She don't have time for your NCSI crazy criminals.
I
But
didn't say that she had to do it to watch my show. Whatever show she chooses to watch.
Just messing with you.
But I will watch it, you know, I mean, because I've had several people tell me they think I would like it. But you know, I'm still trying to watch Supernatural, and I think I'm in season 10 now of Supernatural. So,
It's kind of weird
I mean,
because
I'm
there's
getting
supposed
there.
to be a 15th season, and that's supposed to be the last one. But I
So
don't
I
think
think-
they finished filming before all
Yeah,
this.
I was gonna say I read
so-
where they postponed the filming the.
See, the problem is I need y'all to catch up because that one season I watched was fucking horrible. And I love Supernatural, and every
Which
season I've
season?
watched, was it 13? Because 12 was supposed to be the last season, and then
Now,
they filmed
Well,
the
actually,
13.
if you want to go back to the original, supposed to be the last season, it was supposed to end at season 5.
now,
Well, because typically that's usually the run for things is 5 to 6 seasons. So
Oh,
yes,
crap, I
I
think I did
understand.
something I wasn't supposed to do.
Ooh,
It's
gun
okay,
box.
you just open the door.
Okay.
But yes, you know, typically things don't run
Um,
that long. But you know,
no,
outside of that, it's like they were going to end at 13 because you know that was
Now,
supposed to be the
I
thing.
will tell you that the last, I don't know, I'm going to say 3 or 4 episodes of Supernatural that I've watched, I have had several holy crap moments, you know? Because, I mean, I'm watching it and I'm going, oh my god.
Because
you
things are
know?
getting crazy, or like...
Because things are just, well, yeah, I mean, they're getting, because I'm getting more and more into the,
Wait for...
kind of deeper into, like, the last episode that I watched, Dean is a demon now. And I'm sorry if that's a
Spoiler
spoiler
alert.
for anyone watching this, but I was, you know, I mean,
Oh,
I
shit.
guess in a
Skylar, watch
way,
out.
I guess I saw it coming, but it was one of the, when it happened, it was like, oh my god, what just happened? You know, those kind of moments. So, I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, all I'm
But-
saying is 13. I watched all of them, and I'm trying to get to this last season. I wasn't keeping up with this. I gotta go back and watch it. But dude, season 13 was fucking horrible as shit. It was just really bad. But I can't talk to nobody about it.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Well, I
like...
can't talk about it because ain't nobody watched it.
I was gonna say plot reasons, like... is why it was bad, but I guess since you can't talk about it... 'cause
I
we
don't.
haven't
That's the problem is you just have to watch it so we can talk about it because I don't. Oh shit!
seen it. Oh shit. were like in a real bad place to be right there, weren't you?
Well, I was trying to get the angle to shoot my rockets at the stuff, and I had the angle on them, and then the door next to me opened up, and it's like, hi.
Oh crap. Why?
Hey, did you just run past both of us and get in like the thick of it?
I didn't realize that I did. Because I was looking for because I could see your names, but I couldn't actually see you, so I was trying to get closer to you guys.
That
But
was
at
just
the
funny
same
though, because I
time-
saw your name like all the way at the end of the room, and I was like, did you just run past both of us somehow without us
But-
seeing you? Now you're like in the middle of everyone.
But at the same time, I turned around and there's someone on me, so it's just like, okay. Hi.
Yeah. Well, I guess let me know if you watch it.
I will. But like I said, I'm trying to get further into Supernatural, and I've been watching Dragon Ball Z lately, as I got into that, and so. But I'll get to it.
Special bullets right here.
There's a couple of shows that I watched like a couple episodes of, and just was like,
Yeah.
like. I mean, some of them I liked and would keep watching, but I just liked other shows more, I guess, so I watched
Yeah.
those first, and I haven't been interested enough to go back and finish them yet.
Yeah.
Like, Sabrina, like not the old Sabrina, I did watch that, but
That new garbage they got
The
going
new
on.
one.
yeah, the new
I don't
one.
know. I can't bring myself to watch the new one. I don't know.
See, my thing is, even if I think it's gonna be bad, I just want to see it and be like, oh, it's not bad, or it's not as bad as I thought, or this shit's fucking horrible. So I watched it. I watched a couple episodes. I don't think I'm trying to think. I don't think I made it to season 2. I think I was still in season 1. But I watched more than one episode, but I just didn't, like, really...
I think the problem was the Sabrina the Teenage Witch was kind of a comedy, and then they turned it into
Yeah, this
something
is
really
not.
fucking dark.
Yeah, it was good too. The old Sabrina, it was good. It was a good show.
I was excited for, like, a new age Sabrina, because I was like, oh, I liked that show, and if they just, like, revamped it, and it was still, like, a comedy and stuff, it would probably be good, but that's not what they did. It's like a totally different show.
Yeah.
You know they
it's
got
supposed
you know they
to be
got
really
sued, right?
dark.
No?
Oh,
Who did they
crap.
get sued by?
Demonic, like, devil worshippers, basically.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you know that statue that they have in there, like that goat thing, like devil
Yeah.
goat thing. That's actually like apparently it's like a copyrighted like thing that an actual satanic group came up with, and they used it, and that satanic group fucking sued the production company because they didn't have the right to use it.
That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I mean, like, I knew that goat figure thing was, like, not something that they came up with as a show. I had seen that and heard of that, like,
Imagery.
before. Like, that, yeah, that wasn't new imagery, but I didn't know it was copyrighted.
Well, but no, see, what I think the problem was is that, yeah, that kind of stuff is out there, but the statue that they use is actually like an identical to like an actual like satanic groups. Like they came up with it, they created that version.
Oh.
So it's not like they made something that was similar and they were mad. They basically just ripped off, you know. The
Well, I guess it would
actual
hard
real-
to do something similar, but make it different enough that they could. It wouldn't count as copywriting. You know what I mean? With something
Nah.
like that.
I mean, it could be figured out, but it's just like you said. It's, in general, it's just funny
Oh yeah, that's like a really
getting sued by like a satanic cult.
yeah. Not even why they're suing you. The fact that you got sued by a satanic cult for anything is rather hilarious. mean, pretty fair. I mean, they came up with it, and you didn't ask.
They probably were just looking something up, and oh, that one looks cool, and they just used it.
Yeah.
Not realizing that.
It was actually something.
They probably just didn't do enough research.
Yeah.
Somebody got fired.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's some shows, like, who do their research, like Supernatural, like, the writers do research about actual mythology and myths and stuff of the creatures that they feature in the show, and, like, you can kind of tell. And then, like, there's some shows that I watch that I'm like, y'all BS'd the shit out of that. Like, whew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember the last time I supplied a control point because I can't pick up anything.
Yeah, I can't either.
I don't know. I kind of feel like
Ooh, cell
it
phone and a gun case.
would have to be hard to do a show like that because you would have to do so much research to make sure that, you know, you've got everything correct, for one thing.
Yeah, or, like, if you're gonna, not necessarily, like the book I started writing that, like, involves Greek mythology, like, I had to, like, look that shit up, like, I had to research it, and there's gonna be stuff that I add that's not, like, true to Greek mythology that I came up with that's completely 100% my own for the book, but I had to do some research because there's some things that if I put in there, you could tell is completely made up and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because, like, if I'm gonna base it in Greek mythology, some of it has to be real. Some of it has to be factual with Greek mythology. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah,
all
I
that
can't
shit's
all up.
all that shit's fake anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Well, it kind of does. Like,
Okay, what kind of Greek mythology are you talking about? Because if you're talking about like Zeus and the gods, that shit is so fake. It doesn't matter what you put.
well, yeah, but what I'm saying is it's historically documented and the stories were passed down because they believed in it. So if some of it has to be based on that stuff, that's considered fact, is what I mean.
There are explosives detonating everywhere. What the fuck is going on?
And then I
There's
can
just
make up
fucking
stuff to go with that. But some of it has to be, like, the same. Like, I can't be like, yeah, Zeus, the god of marriage, because that's a fucking lie. He's not the god of marriage, nor could he ever pass for a god of marriage, his cheating ass. You know? That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Some of it has to line up. And for anybody who knows anything about Greek mythology, the fact that I chose Zeus being the god of marriage as my lie as an example just now is hilarious. Because that boy was unfaithful as fuck.
He was a jealous god at the same time.
I know, that shit was fucking stupid. He cheated on his wife all the fucking time, but, like, she couldn't, like, get down with someone else, and his lovers couldn't get down with someone else. But he was like a cheating hoe. So, like,
Well,
I don't
when you're the god of everything, you can do whatever you want to.
fucking guess so.
He was
And not
very
many-
much. It was very much do as I say, not as I do type situation.
Oh, yeah.
with him.
And not a lot of people know, but, like, Hera, his wife, she didn't want to marry him. He basically forced/tricked her into marrying him. Because Hera is the goddess of marriage. She believes in marriage and, like, not cheating and, like, having a healthy relationship. And she knew what Zeus was like and knew that he would cheat on her, basically, and be, like, a shitty husband. And he basically
Oh.
forced her
Hey, why'd you step in front of
to be
me?
his wife.
I didn't mean to.
And people always rag on her for taking her anger out on Zeus's lovers instead of Zeus. But, fun fact, Hera actually made a plot against Zeus and tried to take over Olympus from Zeus, and she got other gods who were not happy with how Zeus did things, and they actually captured him. But I forget which god it was, but one of the other gods was still loyal to Zeus, and he set him free. Zeus was understandably pissed, and he punished Hera severely. Like, her punishment was really, really bad. I don't remember exactly what it was, and I don't want to guess and be wrong, but her punishment was really, really bad. And the short version is basically, in order to not be punished anymore, like have to deal with her punishment anymore, Hera had to promise Zeus that she would never go against him, never plot against him ever again. So whenever he does something that pisses her off, she can't do anything about it, because even though it's a shitty deal, she is a goddess of her word, and she gave her word that she would never plot against him or do anything to harm him ever again. So she unfortunately decides to take it out on the poor women he decides to sleep with.
No, that's when they sent Kratos in.
Oof. So, Hera's not awesome, because that's not how you should deal with things, but she's not as bad as, like, everyone tries to make her sound. She has a shitty husband.
Watch out! It's coming down!
Holy shit! There goes the coaster.
Did you know that, Katie? Because I didn't know that until I started doing research for my book.
You mean that they sent Kratos in? I've played the game.
No.
I remember reading that she had a pretty severe punishment, and I know that she took her spite out on his lovers and, you know, things like that. I did know that much, but...
Well, a lot of people know that
women do that shit today.
A lot of people know that she takes her anger out on his lovers, because her punishments for some of the women are like legendary, like, stories. Like, she comes up with some really horrible shit for those poor women. But that's all people talk about usually, is her doing that. Nobody talks about the fact that she can't do anything to Zeus. Because a lot of people are like, why would you take it out on them instead of your cheating husband? She literally can't. Like...
Yeah.
So...
Did you...
Which I didn't know. I didn't know that part, that she couldn't really take it out on him because of all that.
I think I read a book on mythology, and I remember reading where she would take things out on his lovers, and I knew that she couldn't do anything to him. I did know that much, but I didn't really know the extent of it until I did some reading on it. So
yeah. I probably just bored the fuck out of whoever may watch this video. Yeah, I'm not worried about you.
See, babe, this is the kind of love you have when you have kids. This is why I tell people not to have kids.
But it's not okay for me to not want to have kids. There's stuff to collect down there.
No, you just won't get the Mustang. That's all.
I don't want the Mustang.
Did you watch Clash of the Titans?
No, but it looked interesting, but I never actually...
Okay, which one? Because the new one was fucking garbage.
I would recommend watching the original myself. I didn't, because I watched the original, I don't know, I think maybe that's why the second one wasn't as
okay,
good
they could have helped the second one out if they would have just had the owl. They didn't even fucking have the owl. So
yeah, that kind of stunk. But
you saw it for like 2 seconds.
The first one is really good. I really enjoyed the first one.
Now beware, Scally, comparing it to nowadays technology and graphics, the original one is
Oh yeah, it's one of the
shitty.
like,
But for the year, for the time that it came out, it's really
well,
good.
I like watching movies like Labyrinth and Neverending Story. Like, I watch them and I'm like, damn, compared to today, that's like shitty graphic, but I still really enjoy those movies, so that's not really a problem for me.
Holy crap! There's a whole
I just
fucking
got
army
fucking
coming from the other
swarmed.
side.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
I remember the first time I watched the original Clash of the Titans. I remember sitting on the edge of my seat, like going, "Oh my God, what's going to happen? Oh my goodness!" You know, it's just. I just remember it was a great movie.
Well, I mean, I'm only 20, and even I, like, watch movies from when I was a kid, and I'm like, damn, was this movie this shitty when I watched it?
Yeah, it was.
I
But
just
you were a
think
kid.
it's good.
Babe, you're just standing there
Oh,
getting
yeah,
punched. What are you
shit.
doing?
I mean, like, the movie is still enjoyable, and it's still good, but it's old enough that I'm like, holy shit, like, this is kind of painful to watch, like, with the graphics and the camera work for the movie. You know, but I don't
Yeah.
remember it being shitty when I watched it when I was 10 or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's a
God.
great movie.
I don't recommend that you watch it, but out of curiosity, did either of the small children in your house, mainly Keely, make you watch the new live-action Kim Possible movie?
No.
I heard about it. I didn't know that it was ever actually done.
No, they actually did it. It's a thing. It exists, and it's terrible.
I mean, would you expecting it to be
No,
not terrible?
no. I mean, I was like kind of excited because I was like, ooh, a live action Kim Possible, that would be kind of fun. And then I watched the trailer and I was like, oh, they fucked that shit up. They fucked that shit up real hard.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow,
I saw some trailers.
Was right. Oh, fuck, I got fucked.
Agent down.
I'm trying not to at the moment.
Oh,
Well,
the people
I-
behind us, babe. The
there's-
people behind us, babe. Oh,
there-
fuck.
I keep
There's
getting
a heavy-
cornered.
Well, there's a heavy there, and I was right next to the door that the fucking boss came out of. So I was like pinned by the heavy, and then she came out and fucking destroyed me as I was already dying, so that was fun.
Oh, there's the heavy. Oh God. Oh God, let me get out of here. Why do I keep getting cornered by these people?
I will say that I thought the live action Impossible was gonna be bad, but decided, like I said, I don't necessarily enjoy bad movies, but I like watching movies even if I think they're gonna be bad, just so I know how bad they are. So if I talk shit about it, I have like, I can back up my shit talking with, I actually saw the movie.
Come in. Fuck.
Because it kind of annoys me personally when somebody rags on a movie, especially if it's a movie I like, and they're like, that movie's fucking terrible, and I'm like, did you see it? And they're like, no, and I'm like, how do you know it's fucking terrible? And they're like, I just know, and I'm like,
The problem is nowadays they show enough in trailers that you can almost tell how terrible a movie's going to be without actually going to see it.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I won't lie, like, but my thing is like, if you're gonna, it's one thing to like say you dislike a movie that's widely disliked, like a lot of people dislike that movie, and it's, the popular opinion is that it was a bad movie, but when you don't like a movie that a good amount of people like, or the popular opinion was that it was a good movie, you need to have seen the movie, because I'm gonna be like, why do you not like the movie? Because I watched it and I didn't see anything wrong with it. And if you're like, I don't know, it just looks like a shitty movie, your argument is invalid and I will no longer listen to you.
Okay, I will specifically say that looks like a terrible movie if I haven't seen it and I've seen the trailer.
Well, that's fine if you're like, that looks like it won't be good and I don't want to see it and that's it. But I've had some people trash talk the shit out of movies, like it ruined their life. And I'm like, did you even watch it? And they're like, no. And I'm like, why are you...
Everybody
like,
grab everything, because if I leave, it's going to yank us all, and we're going to be done.
yeah.
Okay, well, when Superman Return came out, I saw the trailer. And I was like, that looks like a horrible movie. And I actually had people I worked with. It was when I was working that overnight shift at Target. There's some people I work with. They're like, how can you say it's a shitty movie if you've never seen it? I said, no, it looks like a really bad movie, like really poor movie. I was like, I have no desire to see it. And they, like you, but probably worse, was getting angry with me and talking shit and said that basically I didn't have a valid argument
I
because
don't care if
I
you
hadn't
say that
seen
it
it.
doesn't look like a good movie and I don't want to see it. If you said it doesn't look like a movie and I don't want to see it, I'd be like, oh, well, I mean, that's fine. It wasn't that bad and I saw it, and that would be it. It just makes me mad when people, like, it's,
Yeah.
like,
Well, I went and saw the movie and then
really,
came back to
like,
work the next day and said, yeah, I went and saw Superman last night. It fucking sucked.
yeah.
Did you guys
You
leave?
can trash talk a movie all you...
It
yeah.
didn't take you? It should have took us
No?
all together.
It didn't take me either. I had to actually...
There you go. Do that. Hit that one.
There we go.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Well,
Sorry.
I don't mind if, like, you've seen the movie and you're, like, trash talk the shit out of it. Like, that's fine. You at least saw the movie. But if you don't see the movie and you're, like, really, really angry about it, like, some people get, like, really passionately pissed off about movies they haven't even seen. And I'm like, dude, you act like this movie came into your house and killed your family, but you haven't even seen it. Like, what?
Okay, well, the live remake of Aladdin looked fucking horrible, and I don't think there's anything in the world that's gonna ever make me watch that movie.
I watched it.
I'm so sorry for you.
I like
What?
watching movies. Like, even if I watch it and I'm like, that really wasn't a great movie, I watched it. I know now.
Okay, I've watched movies that I actually enjoyed. You know, it wasn't like a blockbuster, but I liked it for what it was, and I didn't mind it. And then people talk shit about it and think I'm stupid because I liked it, and it's just like,
Yeah.
okay. But that's the thing. But see, I'm different.
People talk down to me so hard because I don't like horror movies.
If somebody says a movie's crappy and is a piece of shit, and I was like, well, I watched it, it wasn't that bad, I didn't mind it, and they start talking shit to me, I'm just like, whatever. I just don't do that to people in general, so, you know, you can have your opinion and I can have mine.
All I would say is like, oh, it wasn't that bad, but, you know, you don't have to
Wasn't
see
that
it.
bad, but you
And,
fucking
that would
suck.
be it. Oh, shit, what just happened?
I'm in a loading screen.
I got out of a loading screen and then it put me back in a loading screen, so I don't know.
Alright, well, I guess I didn't know when y'all loaded. I guess I can sell some shit now.
But,
Entering safe area.
yeah, that Kim Possible movie, I was like, I'll watch it. Maybe it might be decent. Like, it didn't look good at all, but I still watched it out of curiosity, just kind of to see what they did with it, and it was bad. It was bad. It was bad.
Oh, I gotta... Hey, y'all don't forget to upgrade your watches, too, because... Ooh, seasonal item cache. What the hell? Oh my god, it's so stupid. You gave me garbage. Let's do this watch thing real quick.
Now, I will tell you this, that there are some movies that I'll see trailers for, and I'll think to myself, maybe I should wait till that one comes to Redbox, because, you know, you're thinking, I don't know if I
You
really
don't want
want
to pay to see it in the theater.
you know, I think I'd rather just maybe get it Redbox and just see, because then that way, you know what I
Well,
mean?
there's some movies that I want to see, but I'm like, I don't want to see it bad enough to go see it in the theater.
Yeah.
And I'll, like, wait till it comes to Netflix or Redbox or whatever.
Yeah.
But I've definitely seen some movies that I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to see that, and I'll go see it in the theater as soon as I get a chance to go see it.
Yeah.
You know, and people, like, shit talk me and look down on me so hard for not liking horror movies. And it's really annoying because, like, if somebody's like, I don't like rom-coms, I'm like, oh, okay, well, we can watch an action movie or something. Because I like rom-coms, but I'm not going to be like, oh, you're a piece of shit. You don't have a love life because you don't like romantic movies. Like, no, they just don't like those kind of movies, and that's fine. We can watch something else. But when I tell somebody I don't like horror movies, the immediate reaction is be like, oh, you're such a scaredy cat, huh? You're not so brave. Like, you won't even watch a scary movie. And I'm like, no, because I don't like those kinds of movies.
Well,
And, like,
some horror movies are just stupid. I mean, it's not so much it's about, liking them or not liking them or being afraid, not being afraid. Some of them are just dumb.
well,
I mean,
that's kind of how I feel. Is like, I just, like I said, some people don't like rom-coms. Some people don't like comedies. Some people don't like romantic movies. Like, simply because they just don't like that kind of stuff. That's not their thing. They don't like that kind of stuff. Some people don't like to read romantic novels. They like
Or read.
fantasy or read it all, like Dad, But
Don't leave me
like,
out of this.
but like, that's just the only reason why. Like, horror movies and horror, like, scary novels and stuff like that is the only genre that I have ever heard where when you say you don't like it, people are like, oh, you are a scaredy cat, da 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 da. Like, I've never heard somebody be like, I don't really like comedies, and somebody's like, oh, I bet you don't have a sense of humor then. Like, what? That makes no sense. Like,
No, you just tell them they fucking suck.
I just don't understand. Like, I'm not saying that scary movies don't scare me. I am not.
Are y'all ready to hit New York yet?
hold on.
New York? We just came from there.
No, we just came from Coney Island.
Oh, so we have to go to New York?
Yeah, yeah. You don't remember when we were chasing the last lady? Jupiter told Saturn. She said, "I really appreciate you staying back in New York and home base and taking care of things." So all of her. That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to do Coney Island first, because I have a funny feeling that once you finish everything, she's gonna be here somewhere. So.
Oh, hold on. I'm going through my
That's
stuff.
weird. So I got Liberty Islands lit up blue, but it says that I've completed it, and the Tombs main mission is lit up blue, like I haven't beat it. But next to it says completed. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Oh my god, that's weird.
Are they part of her stuff?
What about I find out? Oh no,
'Cause if it
I'm
is,
looking.
that's
I'm looking at the
why
New
I
York map.
didn't.
I'm not looking at the other thing.
That's what I'm saying. If it's blue like that, that's probably why, because they're for her.
Chase banging shit.
I was
I don't
gonna
know.
say,
I
if
just
he...
I just don't like scary movies. In high school, I hung out with some girlfriends of mine, and they actually convinced me to watch. It wasn't a horror movie; it was more thriller than
Babe,
horror,
are you done
I
yet?
guess.
No,
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
It was like a thriller, and
That was
like,
a good album.
Oh my god.
they were like, don't they did what I said I don't like. They're like, oh, like, don't be a like scaredy cat, like, whatever, and I like kept bugging me about it, and I was like, fine, we'll fucking watch that movie then, like, whatever. And we watched the movie, and they kept looking at me like waiting for me to like bust into tears because I was scared, and
I actually fell asleep.
I mean, I jumped once maybe or twice at like the jump scares because that's natural. Like, I'm not saying I'm like tough, but it was just boring. I didn't enjoy the movie like at all. Like, it was just boring to me. And I feel like I'm not saying that comedies and and rom-coms are not predictable, because they are predictable. But at least for me, like, even if they're kind of predictable, I enjoy it. Like, even if it's sappy and predictable, I'm still like, oh, that was kind of cute, and I still enjoy the movie. Versus, like, horror movies, I feel like horror movies is the one genre, for me personally, that if it's predictable, it's boring.
Babe, are you like making a pie or something? What's going on?
I'm sorry. I had a bunch of stuff. If you just give me a
You know it's all
second.
garbage. Just fucking sell it and let's go. I didn't get junk worth nothing.
Well,
So
the thing is everybody has their preference of movies and everybody has their preference of books. I
my
mean, it's
preference
just
is going to New York.
it's different, and doesn't, make you weird or anything like that because you don't like a certain type of movie.
Right.
But, I mean, everybody just has their thing, I mean, I'm not particularly a huge fan of horror movies. I mean, I've watched some, but to me, a
You gotta
lot
watch
of
80s
times,
horror movies if you want to watch horror movies.
yeah, you really do. And because to me, horror movies are just, they don't have much of a plot and it's predictable half the time. And, so it's like, okay, that's great, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of horror movies myself, but
Oh, babe, are you out of your menus? That mean we can do stuff now?
yeah.
Oh my god.
But I don't blame you because, I don't really. I mean, I've watched horror movies, but I wouldn't say that they're pretty low on my, you know.
Ready up, ready up, ready up. Well, the problem is newer horror movies just turn into gore fest where they just show a lot of blood and gore and
Yeah,
people
it's
being
just a
ripped
lot of,
apart. That's not a horror movie.
it's like, oh, I have a knife and I'm gonna stab you and you're gonna fall 6 times before you get out get out of the house or get out of the danger zone or
Yeah.
whatever,
Or
It's
they
like,
make
okay,
genuinely bad decisions.
yeah,
Like 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 we were talking about earlier, watching NCIS or Criminal Minds, like they make really smart decisions. They're cops, and like, I cannot say that they always necessarily make the right choice, but they're really smart. They are really good at their jobs. They know what they're doing, and sometimes the person they're trying to, the current victim that the kidnapper has, still ends up dying before they can save them, even if they do get the guy in the end. Like, like they don't always get there in time, but it's not because they fucking tripped over nothing and
yeah,
decided to split up. Like, what? Like,
yeah,
that's my thing. I would enjoy horror movies more if the characters made smart decisions and somehow the killer, the ghost, the monster, the whatever, still ended up killing some of them. It would be more realistic. Like, some people make dumb decisions and that's fair, but like, some decisions they make, I'm like, dude, who the fuck in real life would do that in that situation? Because I know I fucking would not.
Well, yeah. Well, the problem with horror movies is you always have the stereotypical, characters where there's always there's always like a
Safe area
just a
entrance.
dumb, and I hate to say it, but there's always like a dumb female that attracts, the killer, and
She always dies first.
and she always dies first because she always makes the stupid decisions, or she always,
See,
always,
that's really
you
annoying and
know,
stupid, but at least that's realistic. If you have a character
but
that from the beginning of the movie you show is not very bright and they make dumb decisions and they die first, okay, that kind of makes sense. But you're trying to tell me that this 4.5 GPA AP classes, top of the class, smartass motherfucker just decided to make the dumbest decision in the movie and he dies? I don't fucking think so. I don't
yeah,
fucking think so.
Look,
Incorrect.
horror
yeah,
movies is about killing the teenagers before they have sex. I'm just saying.
I
no,
actually saw a trailer for a movie that I actually wanted to see. I don't know if it was technically a horror movie, but I think it was. But I actually did want to see it. And it's like this girl whose mother used to be an actress, but her mom passed away when she was really young. And on the anniversary of her mother's death, I think, they play one of her movies. I think it's the last movie she ever made, or maybe it was the only movie she ever made. Like, she was like an inspiring actress, maybe. I don't remember. And so her daughter, the main character of the movie, goes to the movie with some of her friends, and a fire breaks out, and they're trying to get out of the theater, and she cuts open the screen to get through the screen to go out the back, and they end up in the movie. and the movie is a horror movie, but it's like an old horror movie. So it has, like you said, it has like the dumb blonde that just wants to have sex, and like they have all the old school stereotypes, and they make it very obvious that they're supposed to be.
The vendor right here actually had a
really
good
funny.
gun. I don't know if it'd be good for you
It
guys.
might have been a comedy instead of a horror movie because it looks funny because they've all seen the movie a bunch of times, so they know how it's supposed to end. And it's really funny because they're all trying to like figure out how not to die because they're in a fucking horror movie. It's great. It
Kind of sounds like
funny.
the opposite of Pleasantville.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see that too. I haven't actually seen Pleasantville, but
It's actually good.
It looks funny.
I'm ready to go
Yeah.
shoot people if you guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that vendor there actually had an assault rifle like the one I had, but it had more damage on it. So I don't know if that'll be the same for
Now-
you.
I will tell you this. I do like the old monster movies like Frankenstein and Wolfman and The Mummy and things like that. I mean, they're old
Yeah.
movies, but they are good for what they are. You know what I mean? And you don't have the.
And they're good because they're
Yeah.
not as gimmicky. Like all the things that I dislike about new age horror movies that are done in the older movies, that's the first time it had been done. It's not a gimmick.
Yeah.
It was creative and original and genuinely scary when the movie came out.
Right.
And that's my biggest thing about horror movies is there's a lot of stuff that they do that I might jump at. It might be a little scary, but it's so gimmicky. It's so like
Yeah.
cheesy. Like it's bad. It's what makes it bad.
Yeah.
There's like too much like blood and guts. Like it's almost like not realistic.
Yeah, and it's just, and after a while, you're sitting there and your typical movie is an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours. That's pretty much the average time. So you're sitting there for over an hour watching somebody make stupid decisions and,
die.
and it's just a bunch of hack and slash and things like that. And it's like, okay.
The gore is like over exaggerated, really.
Yeah.
And
So-
the point of a horror movie is that you want your characters to live. You want them to make it through. So why am I going to watch 2 hours to watch all the characters die when I don't give a fuck if they live or die because they're dumbasses?
See, I watched this movie once, not by choice, but it was one of those deals where it was like, okay, well, this is what we're watching kind of situation, And I watched this movie, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, oh my God, this is 2 hours of my life that I am never getting
Never
back.
gonna get back.
And I'm sitting here watching this ridiculous movie, you know what I mean? And it's just like, okay, if you're gonna
What
watch
movie?
it was called Wrong Turn. And basically it was, oh God, it was
I'm
horrible.
gonna take that means he knows what movie you're talking
Oh
about.
my God.
I've
was
never seen it,
so
but I know
bad.
what you're talking about.
But
I've never even heard of it.
basically it was about this group of friends
That took
are,
a wrong turn.
I mean, yeah.
they were teenagers, so I don't know.
course.
They were probably 17, maybe 16, around that age group. And one of the girls just broke up with her boyfriend, so her friends decide that they want to go on this road trip for the weekend.
Of course.
And it takes place, okay, in West Virginia. Okay?
West Virginia.
So, yeah. So they get stranded
Ah.
in
Of
West
course.
Virginia. And the people that...
Unknown network
So
detected.
these guys...
Isaac's picking up a signal.
And this is going to sound terrible, but these guys that go after them are incest, okay? And
So they're like brothers and they're like
They're
together?
yeah,
Question mark?
well, it's one of those deals where like you have a brother and a sister, and they had a kid
Oh.
type
Oh.
situation. Okay, so anyway, so these people go after the group of friends, and they're all dying off because it's your typical, you know, stabbing, and and then
Yeah.
they're running into areas that they shouldn't run into because they get themselves cornered, which is ridiculous. And
Yeah.
and so it ends up being that only the main character and one of the guys that is a friend ends up surviving. And oh my god, it was so horrible. It was I'm
Okay, well, I'm not
oh
gonna
my
lie.
god.
If me and my group of friends that I currently have, and I only have like 3 to 4 best friends, so that's not a very big group. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like the bigger your group is, when some shit like that happens, the more people that will survive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, okay, for you to know that there's a killer, someone has to die. You know,
Yeah.
you might know something's wrong.
Okay, that was some
before
crazy shit right there.
Power disrupted.
That
What?
crazy son of a bitch is messing with
That guy he ran in there. He was shutting the gate down, and I started shooting him, and it was actually hitting him, and then all of a sudden he just disappeared. Like, not like he ran away, like he just disappeared, like literally just vanished.
Well,
I don't know. Well, the point is that with these horror movies, I mean, if you're gonna watch a movie, watch something that you like.
yeah.
I mean, don't watch something, I don't know. But it's just with these horror movies. I mean, they make it so ridiculous and so.
Yeah, it's not even believable. Like, like I said, like, if me and my friends
Oh
got,
my god,
like,
what the
in a
fuck?
shitty situation,
Unicorn
which is totally
farts.
possible. Like,
Yeah.
That's realistic that some crazy shit might I mean, sometimes the situations the friends, like, the group of friends in the movie are in is, like, really unrealistic. But, it's kind of possible that your car breaks down and you just happen to come across, like, serial killers or something.
Yeah.
Like, you can make that somewhat believable for the purpose of your movie because there has to be a bad guy trying to kill people.
Yeah. It's just.
And I'll be
I don't
honest,
know.
I'm not saying that all of my friends would survive. I'm not saying any of us would survive.
I'm gonna
But
survive,
what
I'm a triple
saying
motherfucker.
is- Okay, well, you don't know that until you're in a situation and that shit happens. I'm
Oh,
not
crap.
saying that I wouldn't die. I'm not saying my friends wouldn't die. I'm just saying that if we did die, we would at least die in, like, respectable ways. I'm not gonna die because in the middle of somebody hunting down me and my friends on vacation and trying to kill us, I decided to have sex with the hot boy. Like, what the fuck kind of decision making is that?
Oh yeah, and that's like, and in that movie,
You gotta
that I
get
was
some
telling
before
you,
you die.
in that
No, I'm
movie,
not gonna die. Fuck
In
that
that-
So
shit.
what if you didn't sleep with the hot guy and you died, and then you didn't get none before you died? I'm just saying.
Okay, sex is not on that level of importance to me that I would risk dying.
Vital signs
I'm
critical.
sorry.
To have
If someone was coming after me with a knife and was going to stab me, I don't think that sex would be the first thing on my mind. I think it
Yeah,
would be more,
no. It's kind of a mood killer.
Okay, well,
It would
first
be-
of all, most of the time it's not like the guys on the other side of the door stabbing holes with a knife and they have sex real quick. Usually it's they think they got away and they think like they're good, and then
yeah. Well, I mean, I can see that, yeah, but still. I mean,
Sometimes it's like, it just happens to be quiet for a few minutes and they're like, maybe he got away. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about this maybe shit. If we're gonna have sex while there's a fucking murderer running around, we better do it in a fucking bathroom in a police station because at least I would know we'd be kinda safe.
I just
Wow.
want to apologize to anybody that watches this feed in advance or behind all of this, the crap that you're listening to.
I feel like our conversation has been rather entertaining about these horror movies. Just saying.
If you say so.
Maybe not for everyone.
I don't know.
Where's the key box?
I'm not a fan of horror movies. Like I said, the only ones that I would watch are the
Should I get
old
the key in the corner?
monster type movies.
I mean, I'll be real with you. It's kind of realistic that if you had a crush on this boy and you think you're about to die, I might kiss him, like make out with him, but like sex,
Rogue shock trap detected.
I don't know.
which
It's,
it would be totally possible to get killed while we're distracted making out too, but I feel like it's less likely because that would, for me, probably not be as long as if you like did all that and then proceeded to have sex on top of that.
I don't know. I think that movies, for example, I tend to like fantasy type movies.
Me too.
You know, because I don't know, they've got
I know that's not
really,
somebody's fantasy having sex when someone's trying to kill you. Or that's that kind of fantasy we're talking about.
No, I'm just saying
You know,
that.
I feel like that is really interesting that if that's somebody's... And it probably is. There is probably someone out there who likes that.
That's a role play for you.
I don't know.
Roleplay that turned dangerous.
I tend to like fantasy type
Look,
movies.
girl, me and you
only
were gonna
because-
do it, and while we're trying to do it, my friend's gonna chase us down with a knife. Okay?
Yeah.
What? Huh?
Awesome.
And he has some psychological issues, so he might actually kill us. I don't know if he's still pretending or not. Actually, low-key, that scenario would kind of low-key be realistic. Because people have some, like, weird kinks. Man, not trying to judge, but just... I would low-key, like, that, that would low-key be realistic. That they do some kind of, like... I've seen episodes of Criminal Minds and stuff that's basically what happens. People get tricked with less, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, watching shows like that make you paranoid as hell because some of the situations I'm like, oh, I would never be in a situation like that because there were so many red flags, you know, like the characters do dumb stuff. And then there's some episodes where the character did absolutely nothing wrong. Like there was no red flags, you know, till they were dead. And I'm like, damn, that makes you think. Like, sometimes you can't always, like, prevent that, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, there was, I think it's, like, the very first episode, there's this guy who's killing people, and he is doing it by, like, he has, like, a nice older sports car, and he has it for sale on Craigslist or eBay or something. And he invites his victims... You know, they meet up.
Come look at
so
it and stuff.
Yeah, to come look at it. And he asks them if they want to test drive it. So they drive it. And then, you don't see every victim. You know, it always starts out with, like, one victim. You know, you just see one. And so she, like, test drives the car. And he was, like, talking about it. She's like, yeah, it's great. You know, da-da-da-da-da. And he goes... He puts her in the passenger seat, and he gets in the driver's seat and offers to drive her back to work. You know, that's pretty normal. And then he locks the doors, and the lock on her door is gone, so she can't unlock the door. So she's trapped in the car with him, and he hits her in the head and knocks her out. Like, isn't that fucking crazy? Like, that's just like... I mean, still personally, I don't know that I would let a stranger drive the car. Because even now, like, when I meet up with friends that have a car, they'll be like, do you want to drive together? And sometimes I'm like, yeah, but a lot of the times... Well, sometimes I'm okay with it, but a lot of times I'm like, no, I'll drive myself. It's not because I don't trust them and I think they're going to kill me, but... It's because I just prefer having the control of being able to drive myself.
No, I don't like being stuck.
Yeah,
It's time
I don't
to go. It's time
like.
to go.
Yeah, I don't. And it depends. Like, if we're gonna go out somewhere that I know that we're gonna, you know, whatever, and I'm gonna have fun, and I might drive with someone. But if I'm tired and I think I might want to leave early or whatever, and I'll drive myself because I don't want to get stuck there, and I don't want to make them leave early because I wanted to go home early, so I'll
Oh
just drive
shit!
myself.
I did not see that motherfucker until I walked into the room.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I just like having the control of driving myself because I was like one of the first of my friend group to get a driver's license, so I'm so used to driving that by the time I had friends who would offer to drive me, I was like, that's weird. I'm not used to sitting in the passenger seat. Like, even when I go somewhere with, like, you guys, and you guys drive, or, like, Oma and Opa drive, I'm like, this is weird. I don't like it. I don't know.
Well, there's something to be said to having control of, the situation or...
Yeah. Well, like I said, I've watched some episodes that I'm like, dude, if that was me, I would have got snatched too, because sometimes they sneak up behind you. Sometimes it's in like a crowded room full of people, and like no one sees anything still, and you still get taken. Like, there's shit like that that's just out of your control. And then there's some episodes that I'm like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this is a bad idea. Not just because I know I'm, like, it's a show about, like, murderers, so obviously something bad is about to happen to you.
It's a show about people that made bad decisions.
Right. I was like, It's not... Because sometimes I watch it, and I'm like, I know that something bad has to happen to you because, like, you're in the beginning of a Criminal Minds episode, but, like, you can tell just, like, the decisions they make. I'm like, dude, if I was in your position, I would have never in a million years done that, and I would have lived because I wouldn't have done that shit. Because they have, because sometimes they do have control over the situation until
what the fuck?
Don't.
Yeah.
Not even sure what the fuck just happened right there. Oh, I see what you did there.
There's an episode I watched just the other day where they had people in New York who were wearing hoodies, and they were going out in broad daylight in the middle of the day and shooting people in the head in, like, the subway tunnels and, like, on the street, like, literally in front of people. Like, they're doing it in front of a crowd of people, and it took them forever to catch them. Like, it was a 2-part episode that it took them to catch those people. And in situations like that, you have no control if that shit happens to you. Like, that's just random, and it's crazy how, like, even in a public space like that, like, shit like that.
Trying to cover you, babe. Oh, God.
Thank you. Yeah.
I just heard you say, oh, crap, and I'm trying to figure out where the fuck you're at so I can...
Well, I keep getting hit by those, I keep getting shocked.
Yes, they're throwing those stupid little shock fucking things.
I just now noticed that they have those little shock things, and I keep getting shocked by them. I don't know. I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like life is too short to watch a bad movie. You know? Just,
a mood, Katie.
I don't know.
Oh, Extraction came out. I gotta watch that.
Oh, is that the new movie on Netflix with
Chris Hemsworth with Chor, the Great Mighty Thor? Oh, that's the person that was shooting me. Oh, fuck.
I feel like I'm in a really bad spot right now. It's not even funny at this point.
Well, it's a good thing there's 3 of us.
Yeah. Wait, oh god.
Oh, I just walked up on a named guy.
No, he's not. The name guy left.
Oh.
But he was yellow.
I just saw yellow and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, because Manny or Isaac or whoever, someone said, or Kelso said he got away so he could get rid of the cleaners and keep chasing you. Oh, yeah, Roy Benitez.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was Roy. Because we're in New York.
There's a loot box. I mean, special bullets right here. Anybody's down. Right there.
Oh, by the way,
Good.
Skyly, I don't know if you know this or not, but I saw something a few days ago where they were saying The Princess Bride is going to be on Disney Plus.
Ooh.
I don't know when, but they were talking that they
May.
were going to show it.
It's May.
This is really
So,
random, but you know that movie Strange Magic that I told you about that I really liked that I think you
yeah,
should watch? It
yeah.
was on Disney Plus and it's not anymore. Like
See,
I went to watch it.
that
I went to
stinks.
I went to watch it again the other day and it's
That's a
not
Disney
on
movie?
there.
Because
It's a Lucasfilm movie which Disney owns.
I've been wanting to watch that, and I can't find it anywhere, and I can't find anyone who's actually streaming it.
Careful, Agent.
That's what I'm saying, because I told you it was on
So,
Disney Plus, because and it's not like I saw it on there
Babe,
and I
wow.
could be, it's not like I saw it on there and I could be remembering wrong. I literally watched it. I
Yeah, look
watched
for the
it.
blue dots, babe. Look for the blue dots.
I am.
I literally watched it, and then a couple days after I watched it, I went to a friend's house and we were hanging out, and they'd never seen the movie, and we watched it. So I watched it twice.
Oh, I want to watch it, but I can't find it anywhere. I can't. I've even looked for it at Walmart and Target. I can't find it.
Try
And-
Amazon. I
Trying
don't know
to
if it's
find
on
it
there.
at a store you can walk in is going to be hard. That movie's really old.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't like mainstream popular either. Because a lot of people
Yeah.
I talked to have never even heard of it.
Supply team.
You know what's actually
Yeah.
funny, Sky?
We have enough
But
Katie told me that the other day. She's like, "Hey," she said, "The Princess's Bride is coming to Disney Plus like in a couple of weeks." I said, "I got the DVD over there on the shelf." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah,
No.
I got it over there on the shelf." I was like, "Hadn't you broke the plastic on yet?" Because I've seen Princess Bride so many times, it's not even funny. But I bought it because I
Yeah.
wanted to have it on DVD, and I just never opened it because I had seen it so many times I
I
didn't
think
need
I
to
have
open
a
it.
copy too.
Yeah. Well, because I told him, I said, well, I think Skyly has a copy of it. I said, maybe that's where it is. And he was like, no, I don't think so. But he found it, so we do
I'm pretty
have a copy of
sure.
it.
I'm pretty sure he has one because he wanted one, and I think he might have also gotten me one, or maybe I bought it. But I'm
Okay,
pretty
the
sure
one I
have
bought
one.
is when I worked at Circuit City, like back
Yeah.
in early 2000s when you were just like a kid.
I swear I have a copy though, like my own copy
might.
here. I might not, but I could have sworn I had one. Sometimes I confuse like what I have here, like when it comes to movies, and then like what we have at your house that I know I've seen at home, but aren't mine. You know, like they're at your house. Sometimes
Yeah.
I don't remember which is which. Because I don't have a lot of movies, like disc movies, but I have a couple movies that I brought here that were like gifts and stuff, or movies I bought myself that are mine. And sometimes
Yeah.
I don't remember what's what.
So I don't know. I'm gonna have to find a way to
Try
watch
Amazon,
it.
because I feel like Amazon might I mean, you would have to like probably rent it through their like viewing service if they have it, but they might have it.
See
Might be
now,
able to buy a disc
I
version.
have never watched a movie through Amazon. I've never done that
I have.
personally, but
see here's the problem is, Skyly, is I am missing a lot of stuff because 2 years ago, 2018 at Christmas time, Katie wanted to watch Polar Express, but they weren't really playing it. And I said, dude, we got it on DVD. She goes, no, we don't. I said, yeah, we do. I said, we bought it, you know, the year after it came out,
Oh, I
that
think
first
I
Christmas.
remember this.
And
Like,
then
you
I
couldn't
can't find it, and I can't find a lot of my fucking DVDs. So I don't know if you guys were taking DVDs to your room, and then like you forgot it. Y'all have them in one of your boxes somewhere, but I am missing a shit ton of my fucking DVDs, and that kind of pisses me off.
That's definitely possible. I'm pretty sure I've taken DVDs to watch, and I might have forgot to put them back. But I don't think I ever took Polar Express specifically. And if I did take them to my room, I wouldn't have taken them to Oma's house with me because they're not mine. So they would still be in my room, probably.
Yeah, but if you were packing up and you weren't paying attention, you might have. That's okay. I'm gonna come over there one day when you go back to work, and I'm gonna go through all your stuff.
Okay.
I'll just tell Alma, say, hey, Alma, man, I'm missing some DVDs. I think Skyly brought over there. Alma will fucking tear your room apart.
See, you can't tell Oma that because I have movies and DVDs that are not yours, that are mine. and she's gonna pack up every single DVD I have.
Okay,
and give
it was being funny because if I tell Oma you might have something of mine, she will fucking tear your whole room apart looking for
I
it.
know, and it was kind of funny, but I was just making sure you weren't actually gonna do that because some of these movies were gifts, but some of them I bought myself in my own money, and if they end up at your house, I might be a little salty.
Ooh, I almost. Okay, I wouldn't just come to Oma's house and just take a random box blindly without looking in it and figuring out what's actually in it.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, your shield doesn't do very good against grenades. Oh, you want to throw fucking grenades, motherfucker? How you like that, bitch? That dude ducked behind something, lobbed a grenade, so I lobbed a grenade at him and killed him. So I found we can lob grenades if you want to lob grenades. Hurry, 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 oh god.
Okay, Agent. Isaac's picking
Have
up
we
a
done
crane.
this before? I don't remember some of this.
We've only done it once, that's why. You're not going to remember.
So I'm just thinking, okay, I really don't remember some of this, but
I should do the trick.
that doesn't mean we didn't do it.
Oh, this is where we have like the heavy fuckers, right?
Where the fuck are we supposed to gather our team? Because there's like a countdown. I don't know where the fuck we're supposed to be. Okay. It's like we're all in 3 different spots. We're like, alright, who's in the right fucking spot?
Me.
You're gonna need to deal with those cleaners while the fuel's on the move.
There's a restock down here.
Oh, a lot of motherfuckers over there. Ooh,
He
leveled
ran
up.
right fucking past me.
You'll need to access another
Oh, someone is up here with me.
Oh my god, who the fuck's letting people come up here and punch me?
Yeah, I just got punched by someone. I'm not quite sure.
It was Skyly. I heard her go, man, they ran right past me. It didn't say, they're about to punch you.
Hey, what part of they ran right past me made you not know that they were gonna come for you next?
I've actually had people run past me and then like turn immediately back around and come back after you, okay?
Yeah, and my next statement would have been, oh fuck, never mind.
Okay, look, if they run past you, your job is to chase them down and kill them before they get to us. I'm just saying.
I was, but I'm standing right next to you. So if they get past me, they're gonna be with you before I can reload.
Oh, they're coming in from behind.
Yeah, because we're supposed to be over here. Find out. Somebody, I don't know where he's going, but he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
fucking
there's
heavy,
the
that's a heavy,
heavy.
that's a heavy. Ooh.
There's 2.
Hey, he's got a blowtorch.
Nope, there's 3. Nope, there's 2. Okay. I was like, fuck. I'm gonna move from where I am.
Oh shit, a heavy just ran right past me. Oh fuck, fuck, get away from him.
He just jumped down, so I don't know
Yeah,
if
I was
anyone's
about to,
down
I was
there.
about to jump down.
Special
Oh shit.
bullets. Special bullets. Yeah, see this shit? If I had made it to level 30, there's no way in hell I would have lived through this shit.
Oh shit, why is everything on fire up here? What the fuck?
Man, I don't know.
God, this whole fucking platform was on fire. I could not even get
I
away
saw
from the
that.
fucking fire. What the fuck are y'all shooting at over there?
Vital signs critical.
Oh, behind you, Skyly. Ah,
Yeah.
some people just fell out that hole.
See him. Oh, you're a yellow runner.
Oh,
That's
God.
fun.
You alright, babe?
I think so.
Done here? Almost. Agent
Yeah, the
Alright,
rifle,
like in the
the
game
rifle
or
that I
all the
have,
way, like-
the rifle I have now is the one I was talking about. I couldn't remember what the character was. I can hold 40 rounds, 41 rounds.
Ooh.
It's like it's like secured area, and that's what we've been doing the whole fucking time.
Well, the main objective was to protect that thing. There's a restock back there.
I still feel like you're still securing the area, even though you're just protecting your.
Salvaging the stuff when you're
Yeah.
done.
We've already lost too many people. If they breached Haven, there would have been nothing left to say.
Ooh.
Now get back to Kajika. Isaac's detecting movement in the tunnels up ahead.
Somebody's rolly bomb.
That's mine. Hopefully we run into someone else, because if I destroy it, I have to wait for it to reset. At least this way, I can maybe
Well,
still
let's
use
get
it.
moving and see if we can run into somebody for you.
It's not even halfway down yet, so we still got some time.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to be looking over.
Yeah, but I don't remember how far we have to go.
Oh yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'm running right there with you. I'm just saying.
No pressure, Agent.
Restock. There's people.
All right, Alex, the line, go get them. Sniper's gone. Come on, purple dude, stand up.
I know, he's just, yeah. About that.
Threw my rolly bombs up there.
Still haven't used our early bombs yet because, you know. Oh, no! Oh, God, where did y'all go? I went back to get a restock, and there's an armor kit back here, and it just said outside of playable area and then threw me.
We didn't go anywhere.
I'm still over here.
So how is the restock back
waiting.
here considered out of bounds? No, that's what it was. I went in that corner right there where that med kit was, and it said out of bounds, and then it kicked me.
We didn't go any further or anything, so...
That was weird. Yeah, it just as soon as I went in that corner, I was like, "Yeah, you're out of bounds." I was like, "Wait, what?" Loop.
I like that sound effect.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something, Skyly.
Oh god.
You can't make fun of Keeley for it.
Tunnels just keep on
Oh
going.
god.
Guess the cleaners have more
Oh,
control
is this
over
what
the
I
city
think
than
it
we
is?
thought.
Because if it is, oh my god.
It was pretty fucking funny.
Actually, we made it
So on our last 7-day
You're right.
off from work for this whole quarantine stuff, I bought Mario Party so we would have something else to play, and I got
Right.
new controllers because apparently you can't play Mario Kart with a full controller. You can only play with little half controllers, you know. So anyway, we were playing, and we were fixing to do a little mini game, and it said turn your controller sideways and hold it in your hand like a grip, and you had to, like, you know, yank it, you know, like tip it forward and backwards and stuff for it to do stuff.
Yeah, I've played Mario Party.
Yeah, and then on the picture it showed you know the strap around your wrist. Keely goes, "I don't need no strap for this," and we started the mini game started. She went 1, 2, 3, and on the third yank she fucking yeeted the controller across the fucking room. She was like, yeah, I don't need it. She's like, I don't need a strap for this. They're telling you to put a strap on, and then she just fucking threw the controller across the room. And it was the new controller. Makes it even better. So it was funny. We all kind of laughed, and then Keely was like, "Are y'all laughing at me?" I was like, "No, we're not laughing at you. It was just funny because you said you didn't need a strap, and then you threw the controller. And if you would have had a strap, you wouldn't have thrown the controller."
Watch out! I just threw a grenade.
But you know, the next day she thought it was real, and then the next time we played, the next night we played it, she actually thought it was kind of funny. But I just,
she's
you know,
sensitive.
Yeah, you were too. And then you grew up to be what you are now.
Wow.
I didn't say that was a good thing or a bad thing. Look, I was pretty sensitive growing up too. Okay, I cried at a lot of
fault that we're like that.
I don't know about that. I wasn't sensitive about some of the stuff y'all sensitive about, but
we get it from you, but it doesn't mean it's exactly the same that we're sensitive about the same exact things because we are.
I'm sure your mom probably was sensitive and cried about a lot of stuff growing up too. Everybody does. Anyway,
maybe.
I'm just saying. All kids are sensitive growing up.
My mom got in fights growing up, so I don't know if that's true.
I don't think your mom was 1.5 at daycare punching kids in the face. She was probably she's probably 3 punching kids in the face. Oh, this one. God, fuck, I hate this one. This is like my most hated fucking level.
My fight was never with the division.
Oh.
Even more than Aaron Keener?
But instead you chose to serve the traitors who left us for dead.
It just took so long to do this one because it was like everything was so fucking particular. Because you can't actually get to him, you know what I mean? And you're fucking chasing his ass around this fucking map the whole time.
Got a heavy coming up on my side.
I don't know what side you're on.
The left side. Oh, yeah, came down here to hang out with me.
Now he's got 3 motherfuckers shooting at him.
I appreciate the help.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Well, I'm glad I was over there to see him, because if he had gotten all the way over here and we were all clumped together, that would have sucked ass.
That'd have been fun. Oh, that little fucker, man. I threw my rolly bombs up there with him. As soon as I threw him, he jumped.
Probably why. I mean, they still follow them.
Yeah, I know, but I like to throw it when they're hiding up and where it lands right next to them. And I don't have to, like, fucking actually, like, chase them down.
I don't think I'm doing any damage to that guy.
We are, just very little. I think it's really stupid that I cannot walk across right here because this water is not very deep over this bridge.
For you, Agent.
Just saying.
Oh, see, I knew. I should have knew. Okay.
Detected.
I forgot where you had to go to get rid of the steam.
I just did it. Well, you drain the water and then you have to drain faster. What the fuck?
He was like, we're fucking dying over here, motherfucker. Shit.
Okay, like, as it was draining, it got low enough that I could definitely walk across way before it let us. I just want to point that out.
Oh, crud. On a good spot. Gonna die.
He throws those electrocuting fucking things.
An agent needs assistance.
Crud. I leveled up and then I went down.
That's actually kind of funny. Oh shit! Ah, fuck.
Rogue shock trap detected.
Oh, that sucks. I hate
Hold on,
you.
Katie.
Embrace the suck.
Ha! That was funny.
And now I got one of those shock
What's that
things.
from? Again?
Embrace the suck?
Yes.
I don't think it's really from anything in particular. I think it's just, it might be from a movie somewhere, maybe.
That's why I swear that's from something. I'm gonna Google it. Not
Oh
right now.
shit! Fuck!
Ah.
Where are all these motherfuckers coming from? We already cleared out this whole fucking goddamn corner.
Shit.
Oh, you
I
got a
came over here
plane?
to get you guys up so that
I
wouldn't die.
Well, I still had my revive node. I was coming over to get Katie, and then all of a sudden, two fucking people with fucking blowtorches just showed up.
Shit. No, don't fucking post up on the wall right there.
Dude, why can't I move? No. Please don't shock me. Oh, fuck.
I shot the shocky thingy next to you. That's helpful.
Yeah.
I shot the ones next
Get
to
ready to
Katie so
move,
she
babe.
gets
Get
up.
ready to move.
Okay, I'll try.
No, there is no try. Just fucking do it. Oh, shit. No. Why am I
God.
climbing? Oh, fuck. No.
I don't know where to go.
Anywhere. Just go.
Oh, please let me go up there, okay? Oh,
Bitch, fuck you. Motherfucker.
fuck again.
Purple guy's dead.
Didn't like those rolly bombs, huh? Fuck.
Trying to shoot him as fast as I can.
Well, he threw them at me, so they exploded behind me because I'm on the very edge. So when I tried to move, I just ran into more of them.
Yeah, well, I'm behind you up on this lip, so I was shooting them at your feet as best I can.
Picked our own side, Agent.
Steam detected. Visuals compromised.
Oh shit.
He's trying to trap you. Get away from that steam and finish him off.
Where do we go for the second one? Oh,
It's right here.
down there.
I got it.
I remember the first time I got like all of them, but I don't remember where they are.
Ooh, special bullets if anybody's interested.
Everyone should be interested at this point. We gotta get this motherfucker.
I mean, that ain't a
How
lie,
are those
everybody.
electric things under the water? Like what? Are they
I'm not
fucking
even sure if that
waterproof?
makes
Like what is
sense.
that?
No, I got the special bullets on the wrong fucking gun. Damn it.
Well,
Oh, God. Oh my God, please stop.
Oh shit, that's not a good place to go. I went up there and there's nothing to fucking hide behind.
Oh well.
Just trying to get a better angle on this motherfucker. Oh shit, shit, fuck.
Oh, I'm getting shocked again.
Oh my god, let me move, it's not letting me move.
Vital signs critical.
No! Fuck!
Agent down.
Do you need one of us to come get you?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Hey, I might die.
Well, stay alive for like a second.
I'm trying to get to a better
I got
place.
it, Dad, so...
Okay.
And I got the blowtorch guy that's shooting you, he's dead now.
Just so you guys know, I don't... Well, I got my revive.
I didn't have my revive and I got put down, that's why I was like...
I don't have any armor kits left, but I have my revive.
Agent down.
Well, that works out, huh, Katie?
Yeah. Except I just used my revive, so that is no
Now
longer...
you don't have one.
Now I really don't have any... Yeah.
Ooh, I was trying to shoot those in the air and it didn't really...
Oh, crap. Oh, God. Don't die, don't die. Okay, well, I died.
Where are you at? Oh,
I
Dad
got
got you.
You
just
guys got me.
cover fire and I'll handle this for
I'm
the
gonna
moment.
do my best.
Sorry.
He's not interested in me, though, right now.
That didn't work.
Dude, it went all the way around. I mean, my dude stopped doing his little watch and everything. Oh my god, he fucking threw an electro things down right when I almost had you healed. Okay, let's try this for a fucking third time.
Oh, he's throwing them again. Oh, fuck. How do you hit those in the air, man?
Okay, this is not fucking working, man. Every time,
I'm
like...
trying to get him to shoot at me, and he's not. Like, I don't...
I got that. But, like, every time I've almost got Katie healed, he shoots me those fucking electrical things.
Oh my god.
Oh, no. Wow, he just hit a wall with them that time, so you might be,
I don't know how much health I'm gonna be.
More bodies is more bodies, Katie.
Because... Oh, that's true.
Ooh, how you like those fire bullets, bitch? Stand up again, motherfucker. I got 6 more for you.
Oh no, but these little
30
shock
still.
things are getting on my nerves.
What the fuck is it?
Yeah.
I need to...
Oh, he likes you, Katie.
Mm-hmm.
How do you shoot them out of the air? They're red, so you should be able to, but I haven't accomplished it yet.
Probably not gonna let you.
He comes down here at some point, doesn't he?
Possibly.
That point now. I don't know where he went.
He went
I'll
up in
finish
that.
you off myself. I'm gonna take that as a yes then.
Oh, he's right there.
Oh my god, not again, no. Oh my god, please.
You got what you need him, Agent. Time to end that bastard.
Really?
Oh shit, he's got a machete. Nope, don't fucking hit me. Don't
Has a
fucking hit me.
machete?
Yes, he's got a fucking machete and he's running at me. I think he's done playing with his little fucking electrical things.
That's that.
Make it stop.
What the fuck? That's bullshit. That is bullshit. You know what? Fucking take these, bitch.
Rose, are you getting a signal?
fucking tried to dive roll out of the way, and I rolled backwards into something, and he hit me with his fucking
Find where he
thing.
was hiding and search for clues.
Rogue agent deceased.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Maybe we were both running to get to you, and I thought I was close enough, and I went to do it, and I started reloading, and I stopped.
It's okay. Well, sometimes it's hard to get to people to revive them when, you know, there's a
Oh, I
lot
used
going on.
677 bullets. Let's get the fuck out of here.
You have to climb the ladder all the way to the far right
He
corner.
really knew how to cover his tracks.
I didn't do that, but I'm
I
here.
guess this is why he was using the cleaners to take down Haven and end his vendetta.
You made a big difference here today, Agent. Well done.
There you go, baby. Go up that ladder. Ooh, I got revives and damage dealt.
I still have kills though.
You guys are, where do I need to
Okay,
go?
if you got more kills me, but I caused more damage, wouldn't that mean that I did better, though? If I killed less people, but I caused more damage than you?
I don't know. But how are
You
you
were at the
causing
right
more
place.
damage, but I'm killing more people? That doesn't really make sense, does it?
It does. Okay, so think of it this way. Okay, what's your main gun that you're using? Are you using an assault rifle?
I don't
Yes,
even
sir.
want to know.
What is the damage on your assault rifle?
Probably not as much as your gun, because I have way more powerful guns, but I don't want to use them because they're not assault rifles.
Well, no. I'm using an assault rifle, too. I'm just curious
It's
what your...
88.2.
Okay, mine's 93. So, if I'm hitting people, every bullet I hit them with causes more damage than your bullet does. But if you get the kill shot, you're getting the kills, but I'm just dealing more damage because my guns do more damage.
I choose to think of it that you might be causing more damage, but I'm more efficient.
Oh, just saying about efficiency.
Like with knifing, that doesn't cause a lot of damage, but it's efficient. We're ready.
I guess we... Yeah, we just... Are we at the point that we're
There's
supposed to be...
blood everywhere. Or it's not blood, the carpet's just red. Okay. I was like, damn.
Some shit went down in that room.
That's what I was saying. It's like a random ass like hallway in the middle of nowhere, and there's not even a dead body. So I was a little confused. Oh, we're out on the street again.
We can jump to the Trinity Church safe house because there's a control point that's right here that we gotta do. Or do y'all want to hoof it like
Let's
3 blocks?
fast travel.
No, yeah, and Katie can get all her med kits back and everything.
So where am I going?
The
never mind. I
Trinity
think
Church
I
safe
think-
house.
I think
I was gonna
just
say
found
we
it.
probably need to go to a safe house after the fucking shit just went down.
Yeah, because I lost all my armor kits.
It's okay, it happens.
Yeah, but it happens to me a lot.
I feel you, Katie. I feel you.
I mean, I feel like I do okay at this game, but I mean, I'm nowhere near, you know, an expert at it. But I feel like I do decent, I guess. But that's probably because I play with you guys. I don't know. Okay. That guy is just running in place.
That's always good exercise, I guess, you know?
Alright, so safe house. I mean, in safe house. Control point?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was refilling my water. My water. Guess I'll look at all the garbage I got because I know I didn't get anything worth using.
Are we gonna be in the safe house for a minute, or?
What the fuck?
I mean, we can.
Alright, give me just a second. I'll be right back.
I got a holster that does 3.7 weapon damage and 10% assault rifle damage if that, like, tickles anybody.
Katie's not even here.
Well, you
What
are.
was that again? Is it a gun or a holster?
It was
said?
a holster. A holster.
What was it?
It has 3.7% weapon damage, and it has a 10% assault rifle damage, 10% stability, but it adds 10% to your reload. For your sidearm, maybe? I don't really know. I don't know, if you're using an assault rifle, you'll get 13.7 damage increase over whatever it is that you currently have. Again, that might not do nothing for you. I'll ask Katie when she finally decides to come back.
Well, I have one that has plus 109,157 armor as a core attribute, so.
Well, I got one that has 118, so I'd be losing 118 armor. But then I would also be losing 18,935 health. And it has 1% armor regeneration and 5% total armor, so I'd lose a lot of armor and a lot of health. But my damage would go from 93 to almost 96, but I don't think it's really worth it. But I didn't know if... And actually, I've done that with some of my stuff. I've actually sacrificed a little bit of my health and armor for the ability to have a little bit higher damage.
Oh my god.
It's really weird. I had some exclamation points on some of my accommodations, so I went to look at them, and it's like highlighting ones for doing stuff in the Dark Hours raid. Dude, we haven't done a Dark Hours raid in like fucking forever.
I had a bunch of notifications on mine when we came in. It's just like new ones, I guess.
Don't notify me unless I completed something. Ooh, I'm close. Supreme Response Distinction. You have to complete 16 strongholds, and I'm at 11, so I just gotta do 5 more strongholds.
How long are we gonna play for? Because I'm hungry.
I mean, play until you just don't want to play. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I just want to play. I wanted to try to get through some of it so that tomorrow we can try to get through it. But like I said, if you're hungry and you don't want to play no more, then we need to stop now. I'll fucking go to bed, I
Because
guess.
I didn't even realize it was 1 a.m.
Yeah, well, so. Katie just came downstairs and went back upstairs, so she's going to be upstairs in just a second. I mean, if anything, we could just knock out this one control point real quick.
Yeah.
Because control points don't take nowhere near as long as doing an actual mission. Dude, I can't interact with this where you can sell your stuff.
Really?
But it's weird. It says vendor. Did it always say vendor?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're going to do the control point and we're going to call it a night. Because it's already
Okay.
1. This guy wants to eat. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Well, I guess we always have tomorrow. We can
Yeah.
do stuff.
So yeah, I was telling telling Skyly while you were gone that I got a new holster that does increase. If you have an assault rifle with the weapon damage increase, it'll increase your weapon damage by 13.7%. But if you have good armor on your other stuff, it might not be worth it.
Do you guys remember High School Musical?
Well, I did because that's all you listened and watched when you were, you know.
Well,
I know of it.
Well, Gabriella was like really smart, and she was in like science club or whatever in the first movie. And I just saw this post that said, "You know, you're not a kid anymore when you're watching High School Musical, and you understand what the fuck Gabriella's doing on the board." And I look at the board, and I'm not saying I could do that, but I know what it is, and that makes me upset. Because I remember being a kid being like, "Whoa, that looks really complicated. She must be really smart," and she is smart still. Because, like I said, I know what it is. Don't know that I could still do it. I could do it at one point in time.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you giving Katie the thing?
Well, she didn't say if she wanted it or not, but I can't drop it in here because if I drop it in here, anybody that's in this room can pick it up.
So what is it again? I'm sorry.
It's a holster. It does 3.7 weapon damage, and it gives you 10% damage on an assault rifle. So if you're using an assault rifle, it'll increase the damage of your weapon by 13.7%. But if you're wearing a holster that has, you know, good stuff on it, you might lose some armor, I guess.
I'll take it.
Alright, I dropped over here. I dropped knee pads and a holster because they both have weapon damage increase and assault rifle increase, I think. So you might be able to increase the damage of your weapon. But like I said, I don't know how much armor and health you're going to have to sacrifice to, you know, get that. You'll have to just look at it and see if it's worth it to you. Because that's what I was talking to Sky about. I've actually sacrificed a little bit of my health and armor to have slightly higher damage because my armor was 1.3 million and now it's only 1.1 million, and my armor was almost 500k and now it's 397k. But then, you know, it's got my damage up to 93k, so.
Okay.
But we're just gonna go knock out this control point when everybody's ready.
Woo!
You ready, babe?
Mhm.
I would assume Sky's ready because it seems like she's just watching videos waiting for stuff to pop off.
I am.
Alright, then why aren't you outside?
Because I am looking at my phone, not that, so I didn't know you moved because nobody said anything.
Well, no, I went out in the hallway because I can't drop anything for anybody inside the safe house because if anybody's paying attention, anybody can pick it up. It's two sets of bad guys fighting each other. I'm not really sure if I want to get involved or not.
Well, it looks like you got involved. I turned the other way and...
Well, because the line that I'm following goes this way down this hallway, down this thing.
Hallway? Street?
I'm gonna say alleyway. Oh, we can't go this way. There's a sign that says "Stay the fuck out."
Oh, well. That'll do it, I guess.
Have you seen those, like, memes from, that kid's show that I suddenly can't remember?
Blue's Clues.
No, it's,
Not
where
that
it's,
kind
like,
of kid show.
the little sister or whatever. It's like a sign, and it says something, and she's like, "Huh, too bad I never learned how to read." I don't think that's actually what she says. I think that's from something else, but that's what the meme is.
Why
Anyway,
would you not tell anybody there's fucking special bullets up here, dude? I walked into it. We're holding my fucking assault rifle. Oh my God, Skyly. Oh.
You guys came up there before I had a chance. I was gonna tell you.
Okay, you stop all conversation and say, "Hey, there's special bullets up here," and then you go back to your conversation.
You know what? Nobody listens to the things I say half the time when I'm on here anyway, and I get talked over because of special bullets and other things. I wanted to at least pretend like you were interested in what I was saying.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh, you don't get to throw your grenade, you get to die by it.
Okay.
Doing okay over there, Katie?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Oh, nice.
Are they coming in behind us?
No. Well, not from this anyway.
I've got red.
We might want to hurry up and kill these people so we can get up there and,
Nah, what it is our reinforcements has got into a skirmish, so I'm down here in this alleyway, and I'm gonna fuck these people up so we can get our fucking reinforcements.
I'll stay here and try to kill some people, you know.
That's fine. Well, you know how it is. If they don't make it to the control point, then you won't
Yeah,
be
I
able
know.
to take it over, and it becomes a pain in the ass. That actually happened to me and Keely. Me and Keely were playing, and like our people from our control point, like fucking never came. Like I don't even know where they were. I think it glitched or something. Me and Keely were standing there, and it didn't open the the special room to get all the special stuff because the control point people never showed up. It's like yeah, there you go. They're here now.
Or at least it shows on your screen, like, if they get in conflict, it will say in conflict, so you know that they're not coming.
Yeah.
But you just have to hope they get into conflict close to where you are, because if not, you have to, like, fucking go around the world trying to figure out where the fuck they are.
Yeah. What I say with me and Keely, I think it just glitched. It just said they were inbound, and the they were like getting closer, and then all of a sudden they started getting further away, and then they started getting further away, but they weren't on the map, and then the numbers started jumping around, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So we left, and then we came back later, and I forgot what we did. I think we had to retake the control point again.
Oh yeah, you have to do the whole thing again.
Inbound.
Yeah, I was like, it said they were coming. Yeah, see that. Oh, runner.
I got him.
Well, if he gets too close, I can't shoot him with this thing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to stay.
There's a purple guy over here.
Well, you got him. Now they're dead. Good job, babe.
Oh, they're coming from over here. I'm not gonna be able to hit them unless they come out more.
Oh, they're gonna come out. Don't worry about it. How the fuck did one of our people get way over there? What are you doing right now?
Me?
No, there was one of our green people just came running from that direction, and it's just like...
Yeah. Make them go the other way. Like, shoot. I can't see them behind all this, like, concrete shit.
Alright, well how about I go chase them out for you?
Fucking heavy guy is the one I really care about hitting with this thing. Oh, I can see him now.
I was trying to come over here to chase them out so that you could hit them.
This gun is the shit when you do these by yourself, man, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, if you can get them before they get too fucking close to you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Supply room access unlocked.
Boom, level 39, yo.
Wow, you're 2 levels ahead of me.
What level are you, Dad?
39.
Makes you feel better, Katie. I'm a level 35, so you're both above me.
Oh. And
Ooh,
why?
Riker's box.
Why what, Katie?
Why are you below us? Is it because we did those projects that one day?
Yeah.
I think it was because we did, yeah, we did projects that one day.
Projects give you a lot of experience, so you level up faster
Supply
than
convoy detected.
you think when you do those.
Babe, did you pick stuff up in here already?
No, I've been picking stuff up out here.
Man, I hate when I give a place resources and then, like, as we're still standing here, I see them leave.
To go
with
get resources?
No, with resources, like with boxes. I don't know if the boxes, because it says transporting resources, which means they're taking the resources I just gave them and they're going somewhere else with them. Now the question is he still full on resources? 'Cause that would
You
be
know
fun.
what? I did something really crazy the other day, right? So, like, I was playing, and I was just like, hey, what the hell? I was like, this dude is like, they were somewhere and they were collecting resources. And I was like, oh, they're collecting resources. Like, that's cool. So, you go over there, you can actually, like, you know, you can give them resources. So, I helped them fill up. And then the lady stood up with the box and she just stood there. And I'm like, okay. So, like, I moved away from them and they started walking. So, I was like, cool. So, I followed them. Right? And then they got in a skirmish, so like, you know, I helped them kill the people so they could keep going. And then when we got close
Must have
to
been bored that day, huh?
Yeah, kinda. I was kinda bored. Anyway, so I followed them all the way to wherever it is that they were going. And then when they got there, I was like, I ran into the control point, like ahead of them, and I went to the control point guy where he needs stuff. And I saw where all his levels were at, and then I backed out, and then I waited for them to walk under the door shut, and I checked, do it again, and all the resources fucking went up. I was like, dude, that's
That's
fucking
kind of cool.
cool.
Then they should have gone down, right? They didn't really. I mean, they weren't
But,
full anymore, but that could
babe, I
just be
dropped
from
you an
the
assault
passage of
rifle. I
time.
don't know if it's good or worse or better than what you're using. Well, I just figured that that's just like an animation, that it doesn't actually affect
Right.
anything. But like I said, I was just curious, so I followed them and I checked it, and they were low on everything. They were almost out of everything. And then when the supply people got there and went in, they had like 90 something of each of them. I was like, oh damn! I was like, it actually
Well, I
fucking
guess that's
replenishes
how
them.
they stay afloat without us, huh?
Yeah, I just thought it was just a thing. I didn't think that it actually made a difference in anything, but it does. Is that assault rifle any good for you, babe, or is it worse than what you're already using?
No, it'll be okay.
Where are we going? Oh, we're going which safe house? Are we gonna?
Well, I mean, we just go to the one that's in this area. The same one that we were just in. So I think the only oh, that's right, we gotta do the control point, and then it's gonna give us a bounty. I was like, there's 2 things left to do, but there's only 1 yellow marker, and that's because it's that, and then we're done. Motherfuckers, y'all trying to take something from us that we just took from y'all? That ain't gonna happen.
Right.
Actually, I think
While
it's...
we're still here.
Well, I don't think we took it from Black Tusk, but this is Black Tusk.
No, we didn't, but it's still funny. Like,
Yeah.
we're still here, man. Like, the fuck? We could have at least
Hey.
waited till we left.
We just did this thing.
I mean, Black Tusk is supposed to be smart, right? They would have waited till the division's agents left.
Here, doggy. Where you going, doggy? Come back, yo. That one's dead. I guess in all technicality, if we have all of our armor kits and everything, you can just leave here, and when you come back, you'll be at this control point.
Yeah, and I think when you restart the game, it just, like, gives you full everything.
Because I don't really think the safe house is closer. I think it's a little bit further forward than we are, but we're higher up. Because the control point's way the fuck over there in the corner.
So are we stopping where we are, or?
Yeah,
Really?
Skyly wants to eat and stuff, and it's getting late, I guess. I mean, I'd be down for finishing out this whole corner, but, I mean...
And I guess the battery in my headphones is low. I just got a message, so that was interesting.
You get when you get all fancy and have...
Well, I told Dad earlier, he sent me an invite to join his game, and my phone, like, went off with a notification. But I was already on the PlayStation, I was already playing, and my phone lit up, and I looked at it, and I was like, huh, it's funny, it said my dad just invited me to a chat, but I haven't gotten an invitation yet. And then, like, a full minute later, I got the notification on the PlayStation, and I was telling Dad about it, and I was like, it's kind of weird that my phone would get the notification before the PlayStation would, right? When you send it through the PlayStation network. It's a little weird, right?
That's weird.
I feel like the PlayStation would... I understand if my phone would get it first, if, like, it was off, but it was on, and I was playing on it, so I feel like I should have got it on there first, but, you know, it's whatever.
Alright, so I can't remember from the last time we played who won rock, paper, scissors.
I don't remember, to be honest.
You did, or Katie did?
Alright,
It
well,
wasn't me.
then you guys check them, and then,
Where's...
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, go. Scissors
Hey,
and
hey,
scissors.
y'all don't start this bullshit again. Do not start this bullshit
1,
again.
2, 3, go. Rock? Rock.
Fucking shit, come on.
1, 2, 3, go. paper. Okay, Katie won.
Oh, all right. So me and Katie, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go again. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go.
I feel like I should have to play you too. I feel like I shouldn't automatically lose just because I got the
If
last
you
one.
lost to Katie, why would you go against me? You lost.
Because it's fun.
I mean, if you just want to throw, if you just want to throw, if you just, okay, but the way we've been, okay, we can't do three because that one time we were all throwing at the same
I
time. We
know.
kept throwing the same thing. So
I
what
know.
we've been doing is whoever wins, they go last because you're technically still in first place because you won last. Be just like a sporting game. If you win the championship at the end of the year, when the new season starts, you're not the champions. You're still the champions until you don't win again. So
Yeah.
we've just been doing it that way. So whoever wins, you know, goes last. Anyway, so there it is. It was fun. We are going to come back tomorrow. And I'm sorry for the two people that it shows us watching that you came right at the end of our run. But we'll be here tomorrow. So until then, peace out, everybody.